そうだ、味方だぜ。
Hello and welcome everyone to D6, where I, Yosham, bring together several friends from all across the internet to play on a D&D live stream show. Today I have no parables, no floral words. I simply only wish to talk about the Patreon. In case you don't know, that this show is ran by our patrons over on Patreon. It's about a week away from the end of the month, which would be right now a good time to do it before the new month begins, so to which I always recommend. Or if you wish to be a subscriber, please by all means here on Twitch, and you'll be able to access our two wonderful brand new emotes that you can use, which is our River Nat 1 and our Lionel Natural 20. Or if you would like to just use the D6 logo as a means of expressing yourself. Anyways, I did want to thank you guys all so very much. I want to thank our patrons over on Patreon. And with that being said, awaken, my friends. Awaken. Hello.
Why?
Rise from your graves.
5 more minutes.
No. No. 'Tis game time. We need to play.
Time for me.
As usual, we're saving our announcements towards the end of this, towards the end of the stream. If you guys are interested to stick around and listen to that, by all means. But I don't think that there is any D6 news, in any aspect. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're all good? Holy crap, we can start game right now.
You guys want to share any fan art? Put it on the D6 Twitter. Great.
Yeah, give us hashtag
That's
D6DR. Your art gives us life.
Yeah.
Inject it directly into our veins.
I've been tempted to updating the pre-show, so that way we can get all the looter art in, because like I really love it.
Did I ever share the Oss one? The
Yeah.
Cat drew? Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, this is so a little tight. Poor us.
I made a comment about that where it's like, this outfit's really tight, and it's like Rat going, that's the point!
Yeah.
And then Joe Cat messaged me right after. She's like, can I please draw Oss in the uniform? I'm like, yeah, go for it, have fun.
The only character that
won't.
hasn't had any looters related art is Lionel. And I just imagine Lionel as the bouncer.
I want him to be like in an apron that's way too big. That'd be really cute.
Yeah, that'd be really cute too. He's the chef.
Like,
Excuse me, sir, you can't touch the looters, girls.
Yeah, exactly.
What if I do? My gun says that too.
Skedaddle, skadoodle, your spine is now a noodle. Get the fuck out of my establishment.
Did someone say noodle?
God, I could really go for some noodles right now. I'll tell that story after stream. All right. So, that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into tonight's game of D6. So, where we had last left off. As our adventurers had returned back from the Beastlands, apparently, the man known as Zazalith, who our adventurers had captured during what was a very harrowing escape from what was members of the Zehir cult. After capturing him, interrogating him, throwing him to the town's guard in order to have him either investigated, interrogated, or killed, apparently, somehow, he had escaped, and in doing so, he had abducted Canus's mother and taken her to what was this ancient temple that had once praised Zehir. After a very interesting conversation with some very unseelie individuals, such as Remington, and getting a slight glimpse at the brand new looters being built from across the street. Nope. It is after traveling to the south in order to enter what was a temple which led them into the temple of Zehir here. After releasing prisoners, various individuals that seem to either fit River's profile, or several individuals that don't, and have a very odd relationship with the cult of Zehir. Oh, I'm sorry, Banjo. Am I in your way? Sitting on my feet. Investigated, found Canus's mother being tortured, and then after entering a room, a wall of ice was erected by a creature, as well as getting sight of what looks like to be the creatures that was fought not only in Lycia Bay, but also as well as Orakani. After which, Zazlith began his little thing, and that is where we had last left off. So, you all attacked the wall, you all took damage, the wall is breaking down, and...
But we attacked at a single point, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you are all here. He was actually
I just feel less surprised as soon as the fucking...
I believe we agreed that that section in front of us is gone now.
Yeah.
No,
agreed to
I
break
said
through and
it's
strike a
breaking. I said
Well,
it
we
was...
never rolled damage for
We
it.
never rolled damage.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll damage for that. And then also while you're rolling damage, roll initiative.
Okay.
So I'll go across the board as we see it down on the screen. So just be ready when I say.
Okay.
I need more dice. I can't believe I'm saying these words with my actual mouth.
Yeah, that's why I have my giant pile in front of me already.
You can never have too many
It's
dice.
about to get loud. I'm sorry.
I need more dice! I need more dice! Pours over the entire bag.
No, that seems about appropriate.
Oh god. Oh no. Mistake has been made.
I expect that of Caitlin.
You didn't control how you
I
dumped
barely dropped my dice. I've dropped my dice twice. What do you mean?
I expect you to be all like, I need more dice, and then just turns over the entire box of dice you have.
Well, okay, yeah, that I'll understand.
Alright.
Alright, so, us.
I'm grabbing dice to roll here. Hold on.
Okay.
For my... Fuck, I need another d6. Ah! I'm on d6 PR. I need another d6. Here we go. Okay. Damage is gonna be, that's gonna be, sorry, I gotta do math. 11 points of damage.
Alright. As you put your sword in, it gets about halfway in, and you see the ice beginning to spider out and crack, but it's not enough to get through.
Okay, and then my initiative. Oh, great, 3. 4 minus 1, 3. Oh,
Okay.
Yay!
Us. Alright. Franz.
So Franz rolled 10 for his primal savagery claw attack.
Alright.
So, yeah.
As you scrape across and you feel the ice as it touches your bare hands, as it nearly freezes over and you manage to just clamp back, you see a giant scrape as it runs up, and you see it spider out even more, and it seems to almost go right through. Just enough, but it's still standing. Alright, what's your initiative?
My initiative is, actually, that is a 6 overall.
6? My lord.
This is not ending well.
Alright. Garu? What's your damage?
For an unarmed strike, it was 7 overall.
7? Alright. As you punch, after you watch Oss and Franz scrape across, you punch, a small divot and hole begins to break back and crack as it becomes clearer to see through, and you begin to see more cracks are beginning to build along the side of the wall. Your guys are getting through that part, that one point. Alright.
Alright, for initiative, it is... that is a 13 overall.
13? Alright. Of course, you have an opinion. Of course you do. Lord have mercy.
Roll for dog damage.
Roll for Borg.
Roll for loaf.
Roll for loaf. All right. I still have my corgi miniature right here. I'll put him in if I have to. All right.
Oh, they're a corgi. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Even
He's
dog.
got to have a
They're
word
a-
or two here.
That's a vocal breed for sure.
All right.
loaf-shaped
He's not extremely vocal. He's just only vocal during game.
He likes to be
course.
heard.
Yeah. All right. River, what's your damage?
That was 12 points of piercing damage and plus 8 points of fire damage.
All right. So as you collide with it, as the frigid air rushes towards you, you see the top half beginning to, as half of it is still up, but you guys are officially almost right through it.
Even the fire damage is not that effective?
It's still effectively not a magical ice wall. This is a trait.
It's ice.
Oh.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. It's a trace. It's a trait from a creature. All right.
So then it's temporary then.
Yeah. It has specific amount of HP. Let's see. All right. So that's that. All right. What was your initiative?
Oh, 15 plus 3, 18.
18. Okay. All right. Lionel.
Cool. I'm firebolting it. 2d10 fire.
Keep in mind, your friends are along the line of fire here.
He's using firebolt, not
He said
fireball.
bolt.
Yeah,
Bolt.
bolt.
Yeah.
Cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Chucking it over their heads.
I have 120 feet with this thing and a +9 to hit. So. Alright, that's 9 damage in total.
All right. As it goes, and you hit a piece of the ice as it just clatters to the ground.
Yeah.
The wall finally breaks down.
This is the
However-
first time I've ever used this cantrip the entire game.
However,
Because of chromatic order.
because all of you had assaulted the wall, and that being your intention, I'm not giving you the chance to move. I'm giving you a chance to now just roll initiative.
Yeah, I
Alright.
get that.
All right. So, what was your...
My initiative is... Man, if natural 20s could speak, 20.
All right.
I have a speed of 0. That's why I am praying to God that when I finally get Battlesmith and I can add my intelligence to my attack rolls, things will be better.
They can't,
Yeah.
they can't speak, but they can emote. There we go.
Yeah.
And
All
we
right.
still suffer from the health check that we had to take care of that week, right?
Yeah, we did that last time. So
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So, all right. So, Canus, what's your initiative?
A total of 1.
Great. That's
my
the cleric
God.
mood right
Wait,
there.
wait,
High
no,
five
yeah.
paladins and clerics.
Question. Did you roll a 1 or...
I rolled a 2 and have a
Oh,
minus
damn
1
it.
Oh.
slow boy.
because I only ever am forced to make dexterity rolls.
There's
right.
protocol. We all have to, what is this guerrilla warfare you guys keep doing? We have to do this in order.
All right. And the last one is Helena. What's your initiative?
My initiative was 14.
1 second, I will be right back.
Oh yeah, and you shot a fucking piercing arrow too, right?
Piercing arrow doesn't work like I thought, so I said it was a normal arrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
And Yarrow had said it just bounced off the wall last time, so.
So, as you all assault the ice wall, as finally, as Lionel's firebolt, as it hits the ice, it explodes, and you see it clatter across. You guys feel the frigid air as it blows past all of you. All right. Top of the round.
Last surprise starts playing.
Lionel.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, crap. Well, Go ahead and move me down, not closer, but down to the party where I can see an enemy.
Okay. can get her right about there, as you're just barely seeing the giant hulking mass of faces and screaming eternity that is one of those creatures that you've seen at Otakani. And then also you see Zazlith as he stands there with a pistol in hand.
Cool. I'm nuking the ringleader. 5th level magic missile.
All right.
Wait, do I have 5th level magic missile? I do. I do. Nice.
Oh no.
The Krabby Patty.
Does Lionel just scat while he's firing off magic missiles?
Where the fuck is this? What the hell? What happened to the spell? It's not here. I'm sorry. One moment. It's. I don't know why it's not in here. This is stupid. Oh, I'm clicking on add spell instead of spell book. That's why.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Okay. Oops. So at 5th level magic missile, that will be 5d4 plus 4 force on him.
Okay.
Plus 5, Zito.
Oh, plus 5. So. Oh, so it's 5. So then that means it's 5d4 plus 6.
Yeah, because each dart does d4 plus 1.
Alright. Hold on, I'm getting my dice rolling. I have a lot of d4s. Good. And not enough. I'll have to re-roll one more just for doing it. Here we go. Man, a lot of 4s and a lot of 1s. one maximum, 1 minimum. All right, so 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. 14 plus 6, so 20 force damage.
20 force damage? Alright, good to know. Alright, as you fire off 5 small magic missiles as they float overhead, they all ram into his chest as it beats, and he stands there looking still strong, almost unmoved.
Did he take damage at least? Can you confirm that?
He took the damage as you see the smoldering hits.
Okay.
Okay, good. I just didn't want to be like, I blew a 5th level spell for nothing.
Basically, the way you said it, it looked like he was immune.
Yeah. But we're good. So that's me.
He's a strong boy.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So there's that. All right. I believe it's your turn. It is now this guy. All right.
Yarrow, just for my context, which mini is mine? I can't actually tell
This
on the
one.
camera. It's right in the front there. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Just realized this stupid wall.
Melee with us at the front.
The worst thing is this stupid wall just created a fucking a funnel in.
Yep.
So
Basically.
we're all going to get in a fucking cluttered space.
All right. As this creature approaches you guys, you can feel the temperature drop in his presence, and you hear the clicking of what is these mandibles in his towards his face. And
close the thermostat. Dad will get really upset on
yeah.
the day of our Lord, Father's Day.
Right.
as he looks at you, Oz, it's like, my business is not with you. And then he turns towards Franz. I remember your face clearly. And then he's going to make attacks onto you.
Well, to be fair, who can forget this
Make
luscious
actually,
beard?
for the sake of the argument, make an intelligence check. Make a history check.
Okay.
I can't because I straight up don't know this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Dry, you're a little bit quiet too.
Oh, wait,
for me.
hold up.
Let us hear your dulcet tones, friend.
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, let me see. You said you want me to make a history check or
Yeah.
an intelligence? Oh, okay.
Make a history check.
Okay. 17 plus 2, 19?
This bluish purple skin, this voice, the way he's acting and talking to all of you, it reminds you of something from the South Vale? Something within that temple?
Oh, hold up.
Oh god, you're beginning to think about the demon or devil that was trying to pass through from the hags.
I just turn to the entire party and be like, I think the demon got free, guys.
Ooh.
Tell him to go back home.
Go back home.
He's gonna make his 3 attacks onto you, Franz.
Just punches you in the face. Go back home. Ah!
Alright, so
Why is our druid in front?
Alright, so
Uh,
the first hit is going to be an 18.
That does hit.
Alright. Alright, the second attack is going to be a 15.
That does hit.
I am rolling really low. And the third attack is going to be a 13.
That one miraculously does not hit.
Oss, I'm gonna spend my reaction to Divine Allegiance the first hit.
Alright, for the sake of the argument, please assist me.
Okay, so Divine Allegiance, when a creature within 5 feet of me takes damage, I can use my reaction to take the damage myself instead.
Okay.
The damage I take can't be reduced or prevented anyway. So actually, I think I could take both hits, or no, just one attack hit. So the first one I'll take.
Right.
Yeah, it does take my reaction. So I'm gonna grab Franz and like bring up my arm and try to like protect him.
All right, good to know.
My big friend, no.
All right. So the first attack that hits you as it rakes across your chest, these large claws. As it does, you feel the slashing damage that ensues. It's also supposed to gravity force. Whoops. All right, and that's gonna be. That's gonna be 11 points of slashing damage, as well as 12 points of cold damage for the first attack.
Okay, I will Divine Allegiance that.
All right.
So that was 11 points of damage total.
In total, 12 points of cold, 11 points of slashing.
So that's 23.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. The second attack.
Jesus Christ, that's really a lot of damage for this one.
It really is.
Yeah.
Welcome to the game.
Welcome to the game.
There's other enemies too. This is a bit wild.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome, Monty.
Welcome to our nightmares.
What can
It
I
happens
say?
every week.
All right. So, as this thing now, as it hits the ground with its staff, you see the mandibles as they stretch out and they chomp on your shoulder as it, and you feel something almost crack, as if this thing is just squeezing, and you feel almost frostbite beginning to set in just from the bite itself. All right, so that is going to be, let's see, 8 points of piercing damage, as well as as well as 8 points of cold damage, as it munches on your shoulder and it pulls back. Some of the leaves are still in its mandibles. Alright, and then he's gonna stand there stalwart and he will remain unmoved That is going to be the end of this guy's turn. It is now River.
Quick thing. Apparently, on your end, Dry is a little loud. I think because you had it at 100%. That's about it. Also, the armor class didn't update, as you said, but it's 20 from what I recall. So, I'm going to do something stupid, as I tend to do, because this asshole is on our way. I'm going to move forward through them to get to the snake boy.
Alright. I'm going to say, for the sake of the argument, because he is standing guard at this wall, and he wants no one to pass, he's going to make an attempt on you.
What? I
Don't
didn't
halflings. He's still in combat range.
You're
though.
still
the fuck are
passing
you talking
by
about?
him. You're
Yeah,
still
but he's not leaving his
under him.
attack range. So
Halfling
that doesn't.
can go
you're
through
entering
creatures'
his
speed.
attack range and then leaving it.
I'm
Yar-
not
Yar-
leaving, I'm
still
Yarrow,
next to
Yarrow, Yarrow, he's still within attack range, and he's a halfling, and they can go through enemies without punishment. That's a perk they actually
Can
have
they?
at the Wraith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can.
I was not aware of that.
I always say that's why I always move through enemies. As long as they're one size bigger than me.
Halflings, man.
They're small.
They're so
Small,
tiny.
but they're
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's-
fucking.
River is also the size that goes up to what? This thing's knee?
Maybe.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe?
No, more
Also,
like an
he's
ankle.
still in an attack range anyway,
Little
so.
halfling nimbleness.
Nimbleness?
Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't it just a passive racial thing, not a feat?
Yep, it's a racial.
Halfling 5e. I will grab it.
Kind of curious.
If it's not halflings, I think gnomes have it. At least one of them I know has that.
Halfling nimbleness. You can
Yeah.
move through a space of any creature that is the size larger than yours.
Yeah.
So medium or larger.
Why
This
is
guy
it
looks
not-
pretty large.
Yeah, he's a large creature.
Mm-hmm.
Space of- Okay. Even though you can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than yours, that doesn't disregard the fact that you are entering his attack range and also passing by his guard.
He hasn't left combat range though, because if that's the case, then all of us standing around him right now should all be taking opportunity attacks. You only take opportunity attacks when you leave the combat space.
The area, yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is in front of him.
It's
No,
all
it's not.
around.
It's all
No,
around.
it's all around the enemy, Yarrow.
What is he gonna do? Just turn around and like bop him on the head? Like, come on.
Alright. If you guys are that adamant.
You have like 6 people who know the fucking role here. Like,
All right.
damn it.
Alright, if you guys are that adamant.
Would you prefer we do the inanity of the 3rd edition attack of opportunities?
No.
Oh, no.
Alright. What are you doing?
Okay, going after Snake Boy. And I might do something stupid. Yeah. That's going to be 27 to hit.
Alright.
Second attack. 20 to hit. Not natural.
21?
No, it's a first one was a 27 and the second one was a 20.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, they hit.
Okay.
The second one barely hits, though.
Barely, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So first hit is 14 points of piercing damage. And 7 points of
And your
fire
what?
damage.
Alright.
Okay, let me know. Okay, second does. Ah, fuck you. 7 points of piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
And 7 points of fire damage.
Alright, so straight 14. Alright, so as you slash into this guy, he's trying to sidestep to the best as he can, but the flames just keep extending out, and he just can't get a read on the blade, and every time that you connect.
Okay, bonus action, shield bash to knock him prone.
All right.
Snake Man, I am tired of this.
It's going to be contest athletics. Fuck you. 17.
Okay. That's going to be a 23.
Okay. Doesn't go prone.
As
action surge.
All right.
I'm burning
He needs this. He wanted this for the longest time.
Yep.
First one is going to be 22 to hit.
All right, that hits.
Oh, you're rerolling the natural one.
Gosh darn it, Bracky.
Shut up.
Natural one! Natural one!
26 to hit.
26? All right, that hits.
We have an emote for that.
That's the reason why we have that emote, man. It's all your fault.
Time to use it.
Halfling log saves me again. No. 10 points of piercing damage.
All right.
You lucky? And 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And the fourth attack does... Oh, that's way better. Wait, why am I rolling? Oh, it's this one. Sorry. That's way better. Yeah. 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 11 points of fire damage.
All right, good.
River just goes feral and fucking like there's an etching of her body shaped in the ice wall that she just ran through to get to this man.
All right. All right, that's everything for you, River, as you do a full assault on him as you're just jumping around as he's trying to move to the best of his ability to keep an eye on you.
Yeah, I use my action surge, bonus action, my 25 of movement. No, I used 20. But I'm going to move... You know what? Just slightly to my right.
You used all your movement to get there.
That's 20, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4...
Yeah, it's 20.
Counted, it was 25.
2, 3, 4,
It was 25.
5.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it was 25, yeah.
Okay, I think that's all I can do. Now everything just goes around me and kills me. Proceeding, continue.
You put yourself in a bad spot, mate.
I did, because we have a fucking wall here.
Yep. As he looks down, he's like, I'm tired of this. He points his pistol, and he's going to fire twice at you.
Wait, with a pistol? That disadvantage. That's a long range weapon.
Yeah, plus he has to fire to like 2 enemies.
It is a 5-foot engagement, and then with a 300-foot engagement.
To be fair, we have done this before.
No, Lionel has done this before.
Yeah,
so.
we've rolled that point blank as point blank.
Plus, it's a gun. It's not a bow, so it makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
Right. There's not a lot of strain into pulling a trigger.
All right. So the first hit is going to be a 22.
Yeah, it hits.
And the second hit's a natural 20.
Of course it is.
Oh,
This
goodbye,
is-
River.
This is not. This is not the fun part for me.
Is it though?
We'll find out. We'll find out next time.
All right. So, first hit is going to be a 19 points of piercing damage. As he fires down after you finally step back, you see, boom, right through your leg, and the pain stings and sets in and shoots to the back of your head. The second one.
Adventuring days are over. It got you in the knee.
The second one is a is 18 points. Oh no, wait, no. Double 18.
Sure.
32. Yes, 32 as he manages to just grab your shoulder, put the gun to your heart, and fire. As you guys see blood scatter across towards the back of the cobblestone and it up against the ice wall. And then he just lets you go as you stumble back trying to catch your breath. He's going to use his action surge.
Of course it is.
And he is going to look at the line of people down him, and he's not even going to care about the devil itself. I want you to watch. And he is going to use one of his grit points. He's going to make a line shot.
Similar to me, I see.
Alright.
Boy, I can't wait to do this to you.
Alright, so the first one is going to be... Now, if I remember the line shot, it's just one air... Like, it's one shot and it goes through? Or... Okay, expend one... Okay.
Yours is different from mine, technically, so you'd have to look.
Okay, so it just
By the way,
adds
guys,
to the misfire score.
Just saying, I went from 80 to 24.
Great.
Sounds familiar.
Yep.
Very familiar.
Well, he did roll a natural 20.
That part is fair.
Yeah.
Now, luckily,
Always do.
didn't go actually down, so that's an improvement.
Is he at least hurt from what I did to him?
Oh, yeah. No, you guys took
Good.
out well over 100 points, which is a lot. Especially
Not
for
one
him.
guy alone? Good.
Yeah. We're not even done with round 1. Okay. Okay, so... On a hit...
This guy said he was tired of us. We're kind of tired of his shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, I see how this is read. Alright, so the first is going to be a 23, which is going to hit the devil, and then every roll after is with disadvantage. So, so it's going down the line of people. So, Franz... 19, and that is going to be... that is going to be 23 at least with disadvantage. So 23 on Franz.
Okay, that's definitely gonna hit and hurt.
All right. Okay. It might just stop at Canus. That is going to be just a unnatural 20.
That bounces.
All right. So, as it fires through his demonic friend, that is going to be...
Oh man, you're going to take that? Can you believe it?
Hey, what the
Persuasion.
fuck, man?
Take 16 points of damage. Man, I love running NPCs, man. It's just my favorite thing.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Yeah. It's especially doing the whole math part. Alright, and then for...
Always have a calculator.
Yeah.
Or just get really good at math.
I've tried.
Listen, that's... Alright, look. You have me a calculator. I can't work fucking miracles here, alright?
Yeah.
Matt, what is this?
I played
mean romance
percentile and
control.
dice pool games. D&D is nothing.
Alright,
Oh, Mr.
and
Calculus here.
for Franz, that is going to be 16 points of piercing damage. As you see, it goes through the arm of this demonic creature, and then it hits you, and you feel it, the bullet rush through you, and then, Canus, you hear a ding. Huh.
The man just grape-shotted you all.
Be thankful you were standing directly behind me.
And he's gonna take the risk with River. 4, 5. So River, you
Yep.
do have an attack of opportunity as he turns, and he literally turns as you are still trying to catch your breath and hold bloody, and you take a swipe at him as he walks away.
Fucker's going for your mother. 23 to hit.
What was the roll?
23.
23? Alright, that hits. I thought I heard, what do I need to hit? I'm all like, I can't tell you
I can't
that.
tell you.
12 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 10 points of fire damage.
Alright.
For the Achilles heel.
Get him.
Cripple this man.
I should have undressed him. Fuck, I forgot.
What?
187.
Let's go for the belt.
All right. And
Handsome.
as he walks over, you try to swipe at the back of his leg. You cut slightly into the meat, and he goes, "Ugh, not the time, child," and begins to walk over towards your mother, Canus. As you can see, he is bending down. You can see it. It's within your perception here. As you're trying to look piercing past, you see that the glowing stones within the walls and what is still a chained mother. All right. It is your turn, Helena.
All right, get me way up close to Monster Boy, like right in that corner, so I have a straight diagonal line for the demon and the dude with the gun.
All right.
Let's see, I just want to 5, 10, 15, 20.
Need assistance with the line?
No, I'm just
I have chopsticks.
hoping that I could. It's all good. Okay. I am going to do a piercing arrow. So he and the guy with the gun. So Ice Demon and the guy with the gun both need to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. So the first in the line of that is going to be the Ice Devil. And that one's going to be an unnatural 20, though.
Okay, he passes.
Oh, no, wait, no. 14. I saw 18 on my dice until I picked it up. No, that's a 12 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he still passes.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna take half damage, and then the other dude has to do it too.
All right. That one might actually be a bit more difficult. Let's see, 22. Okay,
yeah, he passes. So, let's see. I'm going to do normal damage first. I'm going to put on, sneak attack on the guy with the gun. So that's going to be hip. Right. So I'm just doing sneak attack first. Okay, so Ice Demon takes 13, so he doesn't have the sneak attack. Guy with the gun is going to take 8, 9, 10, 12. He takes 12 with the sneak attack. And then he's going to take... Both of these guys are going to take... one extra piercing damage.
Aww.
Oh, beans.
all right.
Damn.
So as you fire, as the arrow shoots out, and you see as it pierces past through this Ice Demon, still stalwart in by design, you see as it hits what looks like to just glean off the shoulder, and he hits the wall just behind him. He's like, and pulls it out.
All right. How's the guy with the gun looking?
He's looking a lot better than the Ice Demon.
Action Surge.
All right.
Shining Arrow on the Ice Demon, and it'll probably get the dude next to him too.
Action Surge.
All right, and that is
so
20 foot
You have to
range?
make a Wisdom saving throw for the both of them.
All right. All right, so Wisdom on Ice is going to be a 19. And
passes.
Wisdom on Revenant is going to be a 5.
He is blinded. And they are also going to take...
Oh, I can finally use one of these.
Yeah.
Oh, you have those. I'm so every time I try and order them, the shipping for them is more expensive than the actual item, and it's so upsetting. Living in Canada, be like, hey.
It's okay, you have a boat.
I know your pain, Monty. I know your pain.
I was gonna say you probably have it a lot worse than I do.
Literally, you want?
They take 28 damage. 8 of that is radiant, if that matters.
Okay. All right. So.
And the guy that failed is blinded.
All right.
That was the demon or the gunman, right?
Did you?
Yeah. No, the demons. Yeah, the
demon
demons.
and then the revenant.
Good to know.
Or remnant. Sorry. Yeah. I'm thinking of Leroy. 28, and that's gonna be 36. Okay. All right. As you fire off your second arrow as fast as you can, you see as it hits just a single point in space before this swelling ball of radiant energy, like the moon itself, and you see several arrows as they begin to come raining down, and as it begins to pelt down on the demon, you can see the burning and sizzling of what is that radiant energy, and he begins to actually become a little disturbed by that. And this creature, all the eyes on the faces slowly shut.
All right, and then for my free action, I'm just going to call out, Lionel, switch me for the mother. And that'll be my turn.
Well, I have to do that on my turn.
Yep. I know. That's just what she's yelling.
All right, which that will be the top of the round. So this thing. All right, this thing is going to do.
Uh-oh.
Go.
Let's see. If I remember, it's.
So what,
10 feet?
Yeah, it's about 10 feet, I think.
Alright. He has 30 feet of movement. So, as this thing begins to exude that exhaust of Nost and just visceral, it blasts over the wall, and you see as it's now beginning to look at you, Lionel.
Did it look like the wall affected him at all?
Actually, yes, it's supposed to. Because he entered it. He entered it and trying to leave it. So. Alright. Constitution, so that takes. 5d6. 5. Already had them all out. Haha. Yeah. 10. 18. 18 points of cold damage halved is 9.
Let's look on this freaking man. Canus is Father's Day, man.
Yep. Hello, Father. Alright, Father.
Hi, Dum Dum.
Hello, Dum Dum.
Do you have gum?
I really hope you guys go see Mr. Lutzworth. Alright. So, there's that. He spent all of his movement. And that's going to be the end of him. Garu, you're up.
Alright. Garu, like, hearing the commotion in front of him. I grow tired of this. This isn't gonna happen again. The orb in his head is gonna glow, and he's gonna pop the wing arms. And question, how high up is the ceiling?
About 30 feet. The wall is 10 feet high. So
Excellent.
You will just go over it.
Okay, good. He's gonna fly straight over everyone's head. And right next to the river.
Os looks up and goes, "What the fuck?"
However,
it's okay.
However,
I'm getting used to it now.
As you are entering the wall space, you are actively being affected by it.
No, I'm like no. I'm flying over the players
5, 10.
in the demon too.
Oh,
not
okay.
the actual wall.
5, 10. How high are you going up? How high? As long as you're about 5 feet away from it, you're fine. But you won't be able to land by the time you make it over.
Like I have 45 flying movement, right?
I believe it was. It matches your physical movement.
my
So,
walking.
then you're fine.
Yeah, 45. Yeah, then I'll land right next to the river and cover her.
Oh my god, thank you.
Yay. And as a free action, can I just like throw the bottle on her, the greater potion of healing on her, like just smash it over the head?
It's a bonus action to hand somebody a bottle of healing. It's an action to administer it.
Put it in their mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna use my bonus action to like hand it over.
All right.
Okay.
So you toss it to River as it.
I'll drink
And
this
then-
tribal shit.
And now for my actual action, I'm gonna turn around towards the devil. Be gone! He's gonna like open up an unarmed strike.
All right. True. Be gone. Thought.
Yeah.
Be
Also, he's
gone.
blinded, so do I get an advantage?
Yeah. You are flanking.
Hell yeah! Let's do this. Gonna find a D20, and that is going to be a 19.
19. All right. That actually hits. Yes. Just barely though.
Hella. And I'm just gonna like already like hold on. If I use the bonus action to hand over the potion, would I have to use? Can I use it again for the flurry of blows?
No, because you spent your bonus action handing somebody a potion.
All right, then that's fair. That's fair.
Yep.
And then he's gonna do another unarmed strike with advantage again.
All right. You just bop bop.
And that is going to be a 25.
All right. That also hits as the light running up
I
the.
I
Is
haven't rolled the damage yet, so do you want me to do that now?
yeah. No. Go ahead. Roll damage. I'll describe your epicness. As the light coming from the wraps begin to echo, you see almost like sunlight. Just this creature as it comes entering your immediate vision, River, almost like Hope, as he comes in and he just goes full ham hock right on the back of this devil, and you just see gah gah.
And that's going to be a whopping 13 damage.
All right.
Yeah, kill whatever its name is.
I don't know who you are, but you can get out of here.
You can get out.
Kill
Get out of here.
We ain't having none of your nonsense.
Daddy.
Die, whoever you are.
Doing in my basement. Get out.
I don't even know your name.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Dennis! I'm gonna give you 5 across the ass!
5 across the ass. I'm gonna teach you some football.
Never tell your parents.
All right. As you see the radiant hits, River, from what you can immediately see over, Garo can't see, but there is actual physical imprints of the scribings that are on the physical wraps still burned and etched into the demon.
Woof.
It's got
It
branding.
spells out you was a bitch.
Yeah.
No, it spells out the letter L.
Hold this.
Man, what do all these ancient Enochian writings mean?
From the
Loser.
Herodrum scrolls, it says you're a bitch.
Yeah.
Rathor was here.
Yeah. All right, so that is going to be the end of your turn, Garu. It is now going to be, believe, this guy who is currently blinded. He has nowhere
Hey,
to.
yo, fuck
he
that
is-
guy.
I don't know where I am.
All right.
Welcome to my world, bitch.
Oh shit! I totally forgot he was supposed to do his thing. All right, he was fine. Never mind.
What?
Yeah, they're not stable.
yeah, the
remember?
teleport.
Yeah.
they
Oh,
teleport.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. I'm like, they're not stable. To which he's still stuck there.
Oh, what about the guy then?
Look, man, they are still figuring things out.
You are right.
Oh, what the fuck?
Still stable. All right.
Damn it.
In which this thing is as come whooshing over, and you just start screaming at this thing. This thing is gonna try and form over. You see this spiky mass as it begins to try and search out, and it begins just flailing wildly at you.
Would that technically be within the demon's range too, since it's just flailing?
It's towards you, but it's with disadvantage.
Okie dokie.
Melee.
Yeah.
Plus, and
Alright.
I take it the displacer code doesn't affect this too, since it's already disadvantage, right?
Because you took damage from the ice wall.
Okay, yeah. It hasn't re-upped this turn. Okay.
It resets on the turn down.
Yeah, it resets every turn, but since nothing hit you, disadvantage still.
Yeah, double disadvantage.
Advantage.
Yeah. All right. So this thing rolled a 2, so that's first
Good luck.
attack not hitting. Second attack is also a 2.
Yeah. Little thing.
Yeah. With disadvantage, it is a natural 1.
Okay.
I'm going to switch out this dice for a little while.
No,
No,
keep
keep
it.
it.
Keep it.
No, it's fine. You don't have any other dice. You have that one only.
That's the only dice you have.
I still have my CR dice. All right. This thing. At the end of its turn, it's supposed to do its thing. Still
Never would have
stable.
happened if you just had die-hard dice.
Die Hard Dice. The official not
you, Die
sponsor of
Hard
anyone
Dice.
we know.
All right.
For the record, Yarrow, his blindness only lasts for a round.
Yeah. So by the time.
By the time it gets back to me.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So this thing, as it's trying to flail around wildly, you're just basically feeling the ki and the energy around you as you're kind of just like moving side to side. It's just like, this thing's a goof.
This is the power of Ultra Instinct.
All right. That's going to be the end of that turn. But this one, it is this turn.
Oh no.
And he's going to make his 2 attacks onto you.
Okay,
of course,
boy.
with disadvantage because you weren't hit yet. All right. So the first one is going to be that's going to be an unnatural 20.
That hits.
All right. So the second one is just normal. That's going to be a 5. So I'm assuming.
All right. The first one hits. The one doesn't.
All right. So All right. I'm going to say this one as its large spiny claws as it starts to swipe at you. As the maw does open, you manage to just duck out of the way, but the claws manage to scrape you on the sides. That is going to be There's going to be 11 points of slashing damage as you feel it tear your sides back, and you have to. Okay, I barely got out of that.
Okay,
And then it's the end of its turn, so it is unstable. Throw it somewhere here.
You go.
As it pulls back, you guys see once again the body beginning to shift and tear and glitch through, and gone. At least out of your immediate perspective. All right, this is gonna be the end of that. Franz. Oh, your mouth.
Nah, dude,
Oh, Franz. Yeah.
yeah.
Get out of the shrub.
I'm in the shrub. No.
I know it's scary, but get out of the shrub.
Shrubber man.
The world is a dangerous place, but we need you.
Jar roboting super hard.
Hey, wait.
Franz, you
I'm-
are in a lot of pain.
I'm in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that was Discord. Everyone just disappeared on me
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I looked over. I'm like, what happened?
We're back.
Everyone hiccuped.
Ah, yes. But I can see now. All right, guys, I can do one of two things. I can either heal the heck out of us, or I can attack. What do you want?
Heals.
All right, cool.
Oh,
Cool. I could.
What do you guys think?
If the demon's looking low, I say attack, but that's really up to you.
Yeah.
I say
Caitlin.
heal, go save.
Caitlin,
Yeah, we
I
still have
totally
Austin.
forgot. You ended your turn next to the ice wall.
Oh yeah, so I did. Go ahead. What do I gotta do?
Make a Constitution saving throw. I realize the position. I'm trying to go down the list, but like, look at everything I have to do. Look at everything. Okay. All right. So you take half. You take half of. See,
And she has evasion too, right?
you take half of 20, so you take 10 points of
Yeah,
cold
that
damage.
Incometech save.
All right.
And I'm sorry. What was it?
You take half of 20, so 10 points of cold damage. All right.
Holy shit, Helena received damage.
I did. It doesn't happen
By
often.
an area of effect.
Our world.
Fair enough. So, well,
All right. So Franz,
If
what's
it's a
happening?
all right. If you guys want, so what? Am I attacking, or do you want me to heal
I think
everyone?
healing. I think healing would
Yeah,
be
we
better.
still have Austin and Canus left to attack.
And River's nearly dead.
Yeah.
All right, that's definitely something I can do. So at 5th level, I'm casting Mass Cure Wounds.
You have to be touching somebody to do that.
I have to.
Not for mass. Not
Oh,
for mass.
mass.
The mass
Sorry,
version.
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, oh, I was like, oh god, no.
Yeah.
He's become an octopus and touch everybody. It's fine.
Come on,
He
everyone,
can.
group hug.
I could.
He can't
I could
just
be a kraken.
it just an octopus with a beard and green shrubbery, and you see it waving around the staff of the Everlight.
After that, friend.
So dead. Oh god.
I'm Octodad Franz. So you all will
Real
get
person, climb this ladder.
plus spellcasting modifier. So let's see here, 3d8. Where did I put my d? Oh, okay, found it. Boy, I have too many dice. Not to lie.
Oh no, you
Yay.
don't.
That's
don't.
not
No,
a
you
lie.
don't.
That is.
Don't
that
say
is
that,
a
you
lie.
people are sick.
Dude, I have like 50 d6, and that's
I-
probably enough.
I have
All right.
2 dice bags full. I just grabbed my second dice bag. I got 1, I got 2, and I got a third one that's behind my computer too.
I dropped a whole bunch of my D6 earlier tonight, and I'm all like, I don't feel like I want to go and grab them, so I just grabbed more of
You
my
live there now.
D6.
Good.
You all get healed for. We all get healed for 33 points of damage.
Thank
Oh hey,
you.
look at that!
Alright.
Back up to full.
So as you
Same here.
slam the Everlight onto the ground, you guys feel a slight glow as what looks like to be several small glowing vines as it echoes from the center of the staff, and it hits everybody within the immediate vicinity that it can reach, and you all heal, and it all returns and withers away from the ground.
All right.
I'm
And as-
full.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to. Let's see. What do I want to? Actually, yes. I'm going to, as a bonus action at a 4th level, I'm going to summon. Where is it? Where is it? I'm going to summon Sir Waddles.
You already used your action
Yeah,
to cast a level spell.
you did cast
but it
a
says-
spell.
Oh, so it's like, okay, so I can't use a. Ah, I get it now. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You only
You can
cast
only
one
use
spell
yeah, you can
per-
one spell per turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can. I think you can cast a cantrip, but
Yeah.
Ooh, so I can use. Wait, could I use my shillelagh to hit?
If it's bonus action.
It
You
is
can
a
use your
bonus.
bonus action to activate Shillelagh, but you already used your action to cast Cure Light, to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Well, then that's all I can do, guys.
That's good. That helps.
Still a good help, yeah.
All right. Make a Constitution
appreciate
saving
it.
throw.
Oh,
fuck.
that's right. That's
You're
right.
still in the immediate vicinity of ice.
That is fair.
Yeah, you're 5 feet adjacent.
I got a 16.
16? All right, you're fine.
Yay!
All right, so 4, 10.
Do it, man.
You take 18 points of cold damage, half.
Okay, so 9
points of cold damage. As you feel the warmth, but then the immediate chill onsets once again.
It's like, it feels good. So cold. So cold.
Why is it so cold?
I should be used to this.
All right, that is the end of Franz. Os, this
Okay.
creature, as it has completely ignored you. You stand there, blade ready.
All right, first I'm going to reach out to River and be like, be careful! And Shield of Faith will be cast. So you gain +2 to your AC, River.
Yay, 22.
And then that's my bonus action. And for my main action, I'm going to take 2 swings with my greatsword.
All right.
Dude,
I am not flanking because that's an enemy on the other side of the devil, right?
No, you are flanking
Creatures are
because
easier to flank.
so there is a guard,
Okay.
there is a river, but there is one enemy.
Okay, so I am flanking then?
You
by
are flanking, yes.
ruling? Okay, then that's with advantage. That's great. Oh, God. That'll be a natural 20 then!
Nice! Hey!
Natural 20.
Lionel 20!
Okay. Alright, so... And then, however you want to roll this, because I'm going to use a smite. Fuck it.
Roll the smite first, and then... Oh, no, wait, no. We had this conversation before.
Yeah,
Do you
don't
wanna...
double the smite damage. Don't
Yeah.
double the smite damage.
Don't
I don't
double,
like
yeah.
that.
Don't double
Yeah,
smite,
we'll just
but...
double the damage.
Yeah.
Roll the dice damage here, though. Oh, thank God, I grabbed more d6s. Fuck.
so many d6.
Critical smite!
Oh God. Okay, that's gonna be 5, 2. So that's gonna be, 1 second, 12, 14, 21 plus 3. So that's gonna be 24 points of just slashing damage with this weapon.
Alright, so double
And then-
that is...
No, that's doubled. That's the dice are
Oh,
doubled, right? Or you
that's already doubled, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's with the double. And then the Divine Smite. Okay, that's a 5. I'll take that. That's gonna be 5 radiant damage with the
Alright.
Smite.
Let's see.
As I swing down on this devil, I'm gonna look up and go, I may not be involved, but here we are. And I'm gonna swing again with my second attack. With the
Alright.
damage again.
As you see as the blade comes up overhead, you cleave into its clavicle, or whatever this thing really is, as it starts dragging down, and you pull back as the radiant energy from the smite still lingering from the end of your blade.
Okay, not as exciting, but that is going to be a 22.
Alright, that also hits.
It's so weird. I'm so used to him having a different plus in the other game, so I'm just like, oh, he's stronger here. That is going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
Oh, actually, sorry, I forgot the +1 because it's a +1 weapon. So that's gonna be an 11 points of slashing damage, and then another +1 for the previous attack because I forgot that it's a +1 weapon. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright. Do.
Infused weapon.
60.
Magic.
Magic.
Alright. As this second blade, as it comes swinging around, it nearly clatters against the side of the ice wall and it hits the side of its leg as you draw back and pull, and you see the blood beginning to splatter and then freeze on contact.
Okay, and then Constitution saving throw for the wall. So
Yep.
I'm not from the position. So this should be good. I'm a bit of that's cocked. Oh fuck it! That's gonna be a 24. I think I'm okay.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
You
Natural
are
19
good.
plus 5. I think I'm good.
Alright, so 15 points of cold damage halved.
Okay, so that's gonna be 7.
Alright, good to know. Alright, so that is us. Last one to move, Canus.
Jesus. Yeah! Taking up the bottom of the initiative order.
You won!
Wait, when is Lionel? Oh no,
Lionel's
Kia
at the
already
top.
Yeah, he's at the
That's
top
right.
of the corner.
Sure.
Do it. Dino sucks air dance right on top of everyone. Like, yeah!
Alright, Canus, what are you doing?
Alright, to all this, I am tired of demons and snakes in my life. By the fires of Bahamut, you will be purged! And Radiant Soul.
Alright. Still haven't painted that, but I'm going to say
Father's Day.
Father's Day.
Yay!
I
Happy
cast
Father's
Father's
Day.
Day.
As you blast with absolute bright light and radiance, you just echo inside the room as the word Bahamut leaves your mouth. And you hear a bit of cackling in the back of your mind. Alright, what are you doing?
Because I had to use my action for Radiant Soul, I'll use bonus action to Spiritual Weapon and attack the Ice Devil with it.
Alright, where are you putting that?
Hold up, I think.
Man, you put me in a precarious spot because there's something I want to do for Canus to make him fucking amazing.
Alright, we're gonna put the Corgi next to him.
Okay, I'm using a 4th level slot on the Spiritual Weapon.
Alright. What is this small dragonic blade now floating next to him?
Does a 19 against AC hit?
That does.
Hey.
Take him out, Canus. Do it, bud.
Okay, so that is 2d8 plus 3 force damage plus another 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
So I'll only take. Ooh, nice. So that's 13 force damage and 10 radiant.
All right. 2. As this thing just the blade as it enters the lower end of its abdomen, it goes as blood spills out from below the helmet and it splatters against the ground and freezes on contact as it's still standing there stalwart.
Oh, it's douchebag. Are you still alive?
Oh, just die already.
All right, that's gonna be Canus' turn.
Yep.
All right, Lionel, you're up.
Oh, man. Okay, well, first off, unfortunately, free action, it doesn't work that way!
Dang!
Now we have boys up at the top, so that's pretty bad. But now I'm looking over at Canus and I'm like, do I want to do this for him? Because this might seem like a really cool idea for a caster. Let me double check, this is a straight up action, so, fuck. Oh, do I want to put this on the Radiant guy? I'm sorry, I'm fighting between what the fuck I want to do because I got boys up at the top ready to fight.
Welcome
Up to you, man.
being a wizard.
Wizard.
Well, first off, drop me down away from the boys looking to fucking curb stomp me into the earth and move me closer to the party.
Inspire both those fuckers.
They're demons. They probably fucking have advantage to that.
You can get about
Behind the
that
dragon, man.
far. You can get that far as you are trying to scatter across the ground as you see these two now beginning the bloodshot red eyes staring at you. You're like,
As I Zoidberg away.
yeah, as you just try and clatter across the cobblestone trying to hide behind the bright white dragon boy.
Wait.
Man,
Guys,
Sound of disaster.
sounds like a very specific spell.
It does. See, because I have this cool little spell here called Fortune's Favor. If I cast it at higher levels, I can put it on multiple people. Let's see. Let me just read this off real quick. You impart latent luck into yourself or one willing creature you can see within range. When this is chosen, the creature must make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw before the spell ends. It can dismiss the spell on itself and roll an additional d20 and choose which of the d20s to use in its stead. Alternatively, when an attack roll is made against the chosen creature, it can dismiss this spell on itself and roll a d20 and choose which one to take. So basically, if you don't like that d20, you just roll... Nah, fuck it. You can just roll it again.
Neat.
Or, unfortunately, I also have this other spell that I kind of wanted to put on Canus, which is Mistress Favor. Mistress Grace. You may target one creature you see up to a sight for 120 feet. The next spell it casts on a creature gains an extra 1d6 to the attack roll and damage, and if the spell has a save, the creature has a disadvantage on the saving throw. So you can Ultra Smite something, basically.
Ultra Smite.
Oh, but do I want to save myself?
Up to you, man.
It's up to you, dude.
Venus.
What would Lionel do?
What would Lionel do? Oh, I see all those boys over there that are kind of like all bunched up together, right?
Yeah.
No, if I did this, I would hit everyone else. All right, yeah, they're all bunched up together. So if I cast this, it's gonna hit the both of them. This is watch this do absolutely nothing because they're demons. Fireball, 4th level.
It'll hit the wall though. It'll hit the wall
It will
too.
hit the wall, and that'll be
That's
nice.
fair.
All right. You can potentially damage these 3 walls and then get these 2.
Sick. Let's do it. All right, they gotta roll a dex save and beat 21.
Oh, jeez.
Alright. They have a really low dex, so that might not be possible.
Get fucked.
Good.
Somebody's getting fucked.
A 9 and an 18.
They both fail.
And I'm assuming these walls are just gonna get hit either which way. So let me know what the damage.
6 fire damage.
Okay. We'll see where that goes.
May many 6s be rolled.
May luck be ever in your favor.
All right, let's go. Let's see. 6. Oh wait, 10. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Cool.
I love him.
Isn't he a good boy, Stoloof?
He's cute. I love him.
It's a corgi. They're all cute.
Shut the hell up, Banjo.
Shut the hell up, Monty.
Okay. 6, 12. Let's see. 6, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 44 points of fire damage.
Those
Fuck
other ones.
yeah.
Ice walls are totally gone. Yeah!
Yeah.
As these 2 take the full onslaught of fire as it comes raining down, and you feel it. You feel the heat blasting coming from the other side of the wall as it begins to... And you feel it. These guys.
You feel it, Mr. Krabs.
This one's dead.
Yes!
He only had, he, after going through the wall and failing, he took more damage. He took more damage than I thought. Alright, so. As the fire hits the room, you see explosions of ice and scattering as it hits the side over here. You feel the immediate emanation of the heat, and this creature also beginning to slightly shrivel and shrink, and it's still trying to maintain. It does, as it stays stable enough as it's still glitching in space.
Should I look towards the creature? If I were you, I would run.
You hear the several different sounds of voices that are currently morphing through, and you hear multiple screams and echoing pain.
You're stupid. I'm sorry, you're an idiot. I'm good, that's it for me.
Alright, that's the end of Lionel. I'm really sorry to do this. As this creature, as it notices most of its ice wall now gone and missing, you see the staff as it lifts up, and he's gonna hit it back down.
Is this a spell?
Nope. This is his
Cock.
trait. Alright, I need Helena, Franz, Os. I need you 3 to make... What is a dexterity saving throw?
Everybody gets a +1. who's around me as well. I forgot to
Oh,
mention this.
Paladin!
Okay.
I gain a +1. Anyone who's within, I believe, 10 feet of me. So anyone around me.
21 for me.
21.
22 overall for
Oh
me.
boy, that's
22?
saving. 6.
6.
buddy.
How does
Alright.
it feel, Marty?
It's like it's his one big weakness, and it's
All
fine.
right. What side of the wall do you want to be on?
Another
want-
fucking wall.
I want to be, yeah, he can do that. I want to be on the one that's closest to Canus's mom.
Right side. Assuming right side on the camera. I don't know how you're seeing the map, but
Closer to the backside or closer towards the backside?
yeah, closer to the backside. Closer to the backside.
Okay. All right. Franz, since you don't have an immediate place to go, because you can't jump back or forth.
No, that's fine. I want to stare at this demon. I want to stare at him.
Wait, question. Did you interpret the backside correctly?
Yeah, no, not where the doors are open. I want to be like other way myself.
Where
Side
where
with
Kane's
demon or
mom
side
is.
with Canus? There.
Yeah, I want to be still inside. I don't know why my character backed up there. Yarrow, wrong location.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
You can do
That's
this
okay,
multiple
though.
times today.
He only has to roll a 6.
Dude, it's okay. Guess who also has like 3 other slots of fireball?
Not only that, but he also killed a demon, so it's fine.
It's like, haha, I got you. I can do it again. Say what?
It should
Watch
roll.
out! I'm gonna do it again.
Stupid.
Want to see me run to that rock? Want to
Wanna
see me do it again? As the staff hits the ground, as the wall comes running past. So Franz, Os, and Helena, you guys do take cold damage as you guys are pushed out of the way by ice as you feel it searing up your backs. Franz, you just end up in the center of the wall because you couldn't go back or forth.
It was a dexterity. It was a dexterity save, right?
Yes. So,
I take nothing.
oh yeah,
It's had a 22. Do I still take?
you
have to roll
take
again.
damage. You're gonna take
Oh.
it half, but you're in a very awkward position. You're
Are
kind of
we
stuck
rolling
there.
again?
No.
No,
I'm including your
okay.
dex saves. All right. So
Question. I don't know if I can, but it's just a question. Can I absorb elements as my reaction since it is cold damage I'm taking?
Total elements is a reaction, I think. Check the spell.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, absorb
reaction.
elements is a reaction, but I'm saying like even though I'm taking cold damage from the wall itself, can I absorb that?
Unless it specifies that from an attack.
It says
I think it's
The spell-
just damage.
the spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessens its effect on you, and storing it into your next melee attack.
that's going to be a hard no because it wasn't a direct magical effect, and this is not magic.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So, so you guys take. Let's see. You guys take 22 points of cold damage halved.
So 11.
Yeah. So you guys
Okay.
take 11, aside from you, Os, because you failed.
Okay, how much do I take?
You take 22 points cold damage.
Okay.
As
One second, I got
you
the math thing.
feel the running cold up your back, as it almost lifts you by the cape, almost choking you, pulling you down, as you see a big chunk of the ice begins to just fall back, bonk you on the head, and go, huh?
I turn around to everyone else and go, I thought we were fighting snakes!
One snake.
We all fought.
I just do like the one Tommy Wiseau, like, where's the snake? Like, Austin Brain is like long reptile.
She
Ball, Danny.
points at the guy with the gun.
Austin just looks perplexed.
All right.
John Travolta just walking around the room full of dead bodies.
That was it. Sorry, I thought it was
Yeah.
Tommy Wiseau. No, that one.
No, that's
yeah.
a better image.
Johnny Wiseau.
All right. Let's see. And that is going to be the end. Actually, I'm wondering if he should.
Oh, he can try it, but there's
terribly
4 people
surrounded.
around
Yeah. That's
one, two, three. But yeah, four people.
only
It ain't
with
gonna
only
happen.
one person on his side. Shit. There's not much he can do after that. Nope. He's stuck. He's stuck. Fuck him.
Buddy.
All right.
He's stuck between a wall and a hard place. Get bent.
River. It is now your turn.
Okay. I don't like that he's so close to Canus's mom. Like, what is he doing? Is he approaching her?
I forgot. You ended your turn
Uh-huh.
next to the ice wall
What are you asking to?
last time.
What are you asking to?
Bracky.
No, he didn't.
No.
He was
Oh, he
behind
did?
the
No,
devil.
he was behind the double.
Oh,
Yeah,
never
he's
mind.
behind the
He's
devil.
been like the whole time.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was
What the
close.
fuck are you talking-
Never mind.
You're trying to find ways to fuck with me today. That's it.
Stop trying to
I have
rewrite
to
history,
remember
Garo.
everyone. I'm trying to remember everyone. Look how panicked I am.
What is he doing with Canus's mom?
He's close and kind of just staring over.
Boy, here I go. I'm going to run towards him. Question: are there any rules regarding moving an enemy?
Like you want to
Only-
move someone?
If you want to
Yeah.
move somebody, you have to have a trait to do so.
You can grapple and move someone, depending on how Yarrow rules it. And there's also the shove action as well. If you want to forego an attack, you can use the shove action rather.
Yeah, although shoving it doesn't really help here.
Yeah, there's a wall.
You can knock him
there.
prone.
Do I have any
That
view?
that is a maneuver. You can't actually do that.
No, knocking them prone is part of the shove action. You can either knock them back 5 feet or knock them prone if you win.
Or knock them prone. Oh, really? Okay, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
So you
Quick.
can move them 5 feet.
Do I have a look at Canus's mom's chains?
They are golden, and there seems to be etching around the cuffings.
Chain around it. Okay, here I go. I'm going to attack this asshole.
As you do get close, you see as he doesn't point the pistol at you, he points towards Eleanor.
Uh-huh. He used all his actions in last turn. I don't think he has a reaction to shoot her when I attack him.
He doesn't, but it threatens. Is it?
Oh, does it now?
Yeah.
I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Eleanor.
All right.
So I ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warden creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or the spell. The spell does not protect the warden creature from area of effects such as explosions or fireball. If the warden creature makes an attack, casts or a spell that affects an enemy or deals damage to another creature, this spell ends.
All right.
So he
good
will
to
be
know.
attacking with the whole Wisdom saving throw. That's my bonus action for her. Did it work?
He's not
Like, is she
firing
warded?
yet.
No.
She's
she ward-
warded. You can see the
Okay.
the glow over the body.
What is her state? Is she conscious? Is she unconscious? Is she
Make
making
him-
death save? I'm not.
Make a medical check.
Nope. Oh my god! I have a D4 extra for those. Never use it.
Huh?
Stupid glass straight bullshit never works. That's not gonna be good. 12.
12. From what you can see in the medical state of already a woman that was not strong to begin with. There's a reason why she often stayed in the city.
Isn't she an adventurer?
She was.
Well, yeah, but she took a lot of damage. She was.
In case you remember the story, she nearly died. She had to give up her strength to live. and this was when she was pregnant with Canus. So, that noted, she doesn't look
one
strong.
nice delt to the face, and she's out like a fucking light.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot get any closer, can I?
That's as far as your legs will take you.
Not really. I use my movement and my bonus action. I can dash action to get in between him and her. I won't have any attacks, but I'm going to try to protect her.
All right. I'm going to say this will increase her AC.
Hooray.
As you stand stalwart in the form and in shield, as you hold the flaming rapier, standing almost like guard. You see the smile crack across his face.
Is that the best I can protect her?
That is the best that you can do.
Okay, that's all I can do.
All right. As he stares down and he looks at you, you know, there really is nothing that any of you can do, right? I have done everything as per the Yimnan man's orders. Smart guy.
Gar's gonna perk up at that. What?
You see, my plan isn't to leave here alive. Never was. But, let me ask you, Logan, what is far more dangerous? A god who commits to their duties, or a god in love?
I know what it is. Taking your entire turn to make a freaking monologue.
He's going to make one gunshot. That is going to be...
Wisdom saving throw.
Let's see. Wisdom. That is going to be a 19.
Why they fucking bother?
And as he sees and you try and listen, the word Logan hits the back of your mind and you almost approach before he sees his opening and he fires at Eleanor. As it does, as the bullet enters, you see blood as it begins to scatter towards all throughout the back of the cobblestone.
Please tell me it's my blood.
And then you guys hear an echo and a roar. Almost like the sound of the Silent Hill horns as they begin to...
Siren head.
Oh, he's coming.
And then, for his second attack, he puts the gun to the back of his skull and he fires.
Ooh.
As
What?
Oh.
you see as it puts out one of the torches as he hits towards the back and he lays on the cobblestone dead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You guys hear another ringing of the sound of horns, almost like war is coming. That is now Helena.
I'm gonna back up off this ice dude a bit so that I don't have a disadvantage on shooting them right now.
Alright.
I'm going to... Let's see. Get me one more step over so that I can actually get a line with him and the dude way in the back. And I am going to do another piercing shot. It's going to be my last one. They both need to make dexterity saving throws.
Alright. So the remnant is going to be a 14.
He passes.
And the devil is going to be a 17.
He also passes, so they're going to take half of the piercing damage. So I'll just do that first. 1 on that one. Or no, wait, frickin' rolled the wrong dice. Sorry. They take 2. Which isn't that much better. I'm going to do sneak attack on the ice devil.
Alright.
So, let's see. So, 13. So it's going to be regular 13 on the devil, and then for the demon, it's going to be 16 sneak attack.
Alright.
And for my free action, I am going to wrench the diamond off of my neck, and I'm just going to scream out, Canus! That'll be it.
Alright. It's this creature's turn.
Douchebag's still alive!
Wait a second, did you just get over me? Fuck.
Yeah. Okay, Helena. Nope, this thing's before you.
It is?
Yeah.
No, it.
It is before you, and then after you is another one, but that one's already dead.
Alright, I think I must have got it mixed
Alright.
up.
It is going to attempt... It's still going to try and strike at you, Garu, as you see all these small eyes on its faces begin to open up. And it's going to make its... Yeah, you do.
Good.
Gonna Nova Skeleton you.
Actually, no, you don't have displacement until your turn begins. If you remember. Yeah. Because you got hit last time. Alright, so the first one...
No, wait. Like, I swear to God, like, I might be going crazy. Like, the one that was blinded, that went after me, right?
No, it went before you. It was trying to attack you the first time, and then you attacked the Ice Devil, and then another one made its move.
But I wouldn't have gone over there if I didn't go first, right?
Yeah.
Like, because I was on the other side. And then I, like, jumped over everyone's head, and then he attacked me.
I read him as before you.
Alright.
Yep.
Well, then how did Garo get there? Okay, fine.
Yeah, like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, unless the fucking other two creatures, like, swapped, and I don't know. But it seems to be the same one, right?
The problem with those monsters is that I can barely keep track of them here. I'm focusing really hard.
Chalk it up to human error.
Yeah. Alright.
Shit happens.
Alright, so the first attack is going to be a 15.
Misses.
Alright. Second attack is going to be a 17.
That does it.
Alright. Now. Alright. This one's going to make it with its bite attack. Alright. Oh, wrong dice. Alright, so that's 6 points of piercing. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You have a +1 because I'm near you.
Sick. Oh, that's the wrong dice. Shit. That's gonna be a 16.
16? Alright. You make it.
Okay.
Alright. So
Actually, do
you
those boys need to blink because he took damage? I forget how they work.
what?
The demon boy that's attacking Garu, don't they blink when they take damage? I forget.
Oh, you are right. Still stable.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
All right, so
he's not really bothered.
So as you feel the crunch and munch of the bite, and you feel the slight burning echoing, but you manage to just shake it off just fine. You take 14 points of poison damage halved, and you aren't poisoned.
Okie dokie. So that'll be...
Alright. It is now your turn, Garu, as this thing comes back with its giant, open, tentacly maw.
He's not really nonplussed about that. Like, what's the general disposition of the blue boy in front of him? Like, how's he at?
Unhealthy. You
No,
get-
like,
you
just his
begin to
general
smell
attitude.
sulfur. The blue boy, the devil, not looking healthy.
Is he acting a little bit smug since he has his little wall?
He's angry.
Oh, he's gonna be a lot more angry.
Man.
Garu just gonna like just gonna fucking sandbagging the tentacle boy right next to him. He's gonna turn to the blue boy and say, "Are you as blind as me?" And he's gonna go in for an unarmed strike.
All right.
Okie doke. That is gonna be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right, just gonna fucking do this already. Gonna use a key point, bonus flurry of blows.
All right.
There you go. Those are both base 15, so they are gonna be at 22, I think. Yeah, seems all right.
All right.
Let me just get my damage at first. Oh no, the dice! The dice! Ah!
No, not the dice.
Alright, let me just do a little bit of a math.
As one does. As I do.
That's gonna be 28 damage for that one.
All right. How shall you slay?
Oh, finally.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so Garu is just gonna fucking take his wing arms, get in a stance, fucking claw at him, like, right behind on the sides, like, just basically tear him apart, and go on, and, like, taking one more... Hold on, just look up something. Shit. Hold on, I got my notes. It's been a while since I've done this. Alright, taking another stance, all four arms, so wing arms in the fucking his regular arms. He's gonna take a stance. Mizu no Nagare is gonna do an Aura rush, just beating him senselessly into the ground.
As you ora, as it just goes all over his back, you see as pieces of not only ice, but you can smell burning and sulfur as it begins to leave. You can hear the screeching sound of the demon as the clattering of his mandibles grows ever quicker, and you guys feel as the temperature barely just rises as his presence bursts, and nothing but ash and sulfur is left behind.
Alright.
Does that take away the wall? Please tell me that takes away the wall.
Hold on. I ain't done yet. I finally get to use this too. Action surge.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah. And then he's gonna turn around to the other guy. Now you. He's gonna do a little clackety clack clack in his mouth, and he's gonna do a fucking breath attack.
Oh, okay. Making no contact with him.
Spit on fire.
Yee. And like, should I describe the fucking bonus the orb gives me, or what?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, it gives me additional 2d6, so I roll 5d6. Get that, bitch. But first he has to pass a dex save of 13.
Oh, okay. 12.
That hits?
I rolled a nat 10.
Get fucked. Alright, now I gotta find all the dice. I don't have enough.
Don't have enough. Oh no.
I only have 4 sets. It's not enough. Fuck it. I'll just roll it 3 times. That's gonna be 2. It's 8. And for 2 more, it's gonna be a 6 and a 4, so that's 18 overall.
18? Alright. No. No. Alright. As you open your mind, you see the spittle and acid beginning to run down the side of your cheeks. You just open wide and it goes all up and down this thing as it begins to screech and lurch back, throwing its arms around, and all of its face is beginning to just scream out into the echo. Oh, God.
Are you done?
It is undone. Alright. So, that is the end of Garu.
Yep, that's it. He's got nothing else.
Alright, so...
Now I gotta
One
find
is
my
gone.
dice. It's on the floor somewhere.
2 is on the move.
Oh no.
As this thing begins to just glide across, and you guys feel the demonic presence just lurching in the back of your mind. It doesn't get close enough, but it's present. All right, Franz, you're stuck up on an ice wall.
But that thing is behind us, correct?
Yes.
All right, cool. 5th level blight.
So you are prone up against this wall. I think that can work.
Then I need 98.
What are you hitting?
I need.
Oh, wait.
I'm hitting. Wait.
Yeah,
So do I?
It's a touch attack,
Yeah,
though.
you have
Wait,
to...
I thought it was with. It is
For Blight?
for blight. It is a target I can see within range.
Oh, okay. What am I thinking of? Oh, cleric spell. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds. Yeah, that's where my brain went. Just like big
Stinky finger.
necromancy. Yeah, damage attacks.
Oh, Andy. I need to get more dice. Actually,
So many dice.
That's how it starts, dude.
that's you were exactly right. But it does need to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, that is going to be an 8. I'm switching out this dice.
Meet it.
Switching out that dice. All right. Yeah.
Moment while I rolled it for damage. So that's and then that is plus it takes a whopping 50 damage.
All right.
Jeez. I think he's dead.
Nope.
Really?
Jeez.
But it needs to
Wasn't he
stabilize.
in the fireball?
The fireball? What the fuck?
Oh. I remember
Well,
the
they
first
wouldn't-
one being
oh,
taken
damage
out.
dude already.
I didn't write down the damage for the second one. This guy is Damn.
God damn it, y'all.
No, that's
I'm
pretty fucking
sorry.
big to
I
miss.
saw the first one. I'm like, oh, that one still has 40. I'm like, that one's already gone.
Two guys in the fireball.
I'm sorry. I'm a fucking mess.
Your words are
As you wave the Everlight just overhead, you see almost like a black light from the orb begin to peer down, hit the ground, and you see several tendrils whipping around and grasping hold of this thing all the way up to one of its many jaws and just sucking the life as you see the vines begin to grow in bulbous and red. And then as it is finished, it goes back into the ground. There is nothing left.
Get me off this wall.
All right, us.
I mean, you can jump off it.
I am going to
Oh, that's right, Franz. Constitution saving throw.
As you can move.
+1
Right,
bronze
move.
from me.
Okay. Boy, that is a overall 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. Nope.
Oh boy.
Hard no. All right, you take 10. You take 20 points of cold damage.
I still love you, but someone please get me off the stage.
Franz, it's 10 feet. You can jump off.
You can jump down for. You could take bludgeoning damage. It would have been a lot better.
Nope,
Can I-
not getting off this wall.
Can I get off now or too?
Sure. At this point,
I would-
sure.
I wish for him to roll off the wall.
Where? What side?
Fall onto the floor.
I'm gonna roll on the side where Lionel is.
All right. You take 4 points of bludgeoning
Rolling.
damage as you hit the ground, face unmoved. You just boosh, it's some of the cobblestone starts cracking alongside you.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling away from that area.
Help. Help. Someone help.
All right.
I'm literally bleeding out.
All right. So that's Franz. Os, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move full 30 feet right next to. Her name was Eleanor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity from that beast that I'm passing there because I'm leaving his combat radius. So.
Okay.
Well,
Gets a
he's
free
not
hit on
engaged
me.
on it, so he wouldn't take it, right?
No,
He
I'm moving
is
his combat
currently
space, so yes.
engaged. He is engaged with Garu, as he is
But
aware
I'm
of your
still leaving
presence.
No,
I
we
am
have
going.
we have a homebrew rule, Monty.
All right.
Oh, do you?
So-
Oh, okay.
And
I didn't
also
know about
on top,
that, so.
also on top of that, Monty, you weren't in its attack range to begin with. You were up against the wall. This thing's still next to Garu. That's a whole.
No,
5 feet.
I'm moving past it though.
Oh.
So I'm leaving. I'm
You're
entering
fine.
5 feet and leaving 5 feet. So.
No, if a creature is already engaged, so
When
if you were
we're-
in
when
its
we're-
engagement area, you're engaged with it. If you're leaving its engagement area, nothing happens, or it
Okay,
makes an attack of opportunity.
If I don't
But
start
if
my
you're-
turn within 5 feet of it, then it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
also one more space because that's only 25, and I have a 30 feet movement
Yeah.
there.
as you run up.
I'm going to scoop her up. I'm going to pat her on the chest and go, "Hey, stay with us here." And Revivify is going to be cast.
Your paladins get that too.
Yep.
All right.
You're a paladin.
Keep in mind, I do have a certain roll rule. Your DC is set based off of how many times you've died. Generally speaking, it is a certain DC. But if it's a general revivify, I need you to make just a straight 20. Let me know what you get.
Just straight.
Roll a straight 20. With revivify.
19.
As you lay your hands on Eleanor and you try to search within the void of the astral plane. What was the roll before? So basically, so So basically, as you die, you start at a certain point, and then it ticks ever closer, farther away, making it harder to come back.
Okay, but Oz has never died.
Yeah, no,
No,
this is for
no,
Eleanor.
the one who has died.
Eleanor has probably died more than once.
She's died
Eleanor has
multiple
died more than
times.
once.
At least once.
Sounds
As
familiar.
you try to search within the astral sea, and you see a slight flowing silver thread as it seems just out of reach, and you try to go out and grasp it. As it's just barely within the finger's touch. And you try to pull at it, it leaves your fingers, and you grasp hold of nothing, and you snap back into the room before.
Cool. I end my turn.
Canus.
The ice wall didn't go away when the demon died, right?
Nope. It is just still physically there.
God damn it. Well, I can fly, so hopping over.
Alright.
It was only a 10-foot wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um,
10, 15, 20, 5. You got about 5 feet of movement left.
5 feet to the demon and smack.
Alright.
Nat 20.
Alright.
Hey!
I'm gonna say for the sake of the argument, this thing does not make it. So how shall you slay?
I'm just gonna brain it and cut it in half with blunt force trauma.
Alright. As you grab hold, ignoring every physical thing screaming at you to not touch it, you take your mace and you hit it so hard you see it split and crack as you begin to try and drag it through and pull and pull and pull as you reach towards the bottom, and as it splits open, Garu surprised, and you get some of the viscera on you. And
Nope, he's unmoving.
No, I'm talking about Canus.
Oh,
Garu, you can feel the presence of it. You do take
okay. Huh?
6
Oh, yeah,
points
the
of
explosive
piercing.
roll, okay.
You
Okay.
do take 6 points of piercing damage, and then
Okay.
because of the death burst, I need you and Garu to make. Actually,
I think I'm in there too.
yeah, because nobody was close enough to get hit by these things before, so it didn't really matter. All right, make a dexterity saving throw. Oh no, Monty.
Internet might have cut out.
It might have, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was dex save for Canus?
Yeah. Dex save.
Was it Dex for all of us? Sorry.
Helena, Garu, and Canus, because you guys are within
I
its
failed.
immediate vicinity. All right.
That's gonna be a dirty 20 for me.
24
20?
for me.
2!
Yeah.
Dang.
And I burned a 20 on the hip.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So that is going to be. That's going to be 16 points of poison damage as it. The spines split all across as they fly across the room. Some passing through you, Canus, as it boom, boom, 2 spines just where your head would have been.
And this is Dex 2, so you
Yeah.
can apply evasion.
You
Alright,
do
the
apply
girl takes
evasion
nothing.
because it is a
Yep.
area of effect.
Alright, then I take nothing. She's
Alright,
still
I'm
there
taking off my
standing.
hood and I'm still holding out the diamond.
All right.
Well, Canus wouldn't have seen Oz try, so he'll try Revivify himself.
Alright.
Taking the diamond out of Linus' hand.
All right. Make a. Just roll a natural 20 or roll a 20.
Just
And
roll
for
a
your
natural 20.
roll a natural 20. Yeah.
Just roll
Roll
it.
a 20.
Sure.
Roll 20 and you hear the slight echoing call. So it almost hear in the back of your mind crying.
Hey, River, I rolled a 1. Can I borrow that for a second?
You sure can, buddy. Reroll that shit.
No, please.
3.
Yeah.
You do get a 1d4 due to the nature of your father and this being your mother.
So you can get to a 7.
3 on the die.
7.
7
As-
at best.
As you get down close to her mother, as you pick her up, and you see the diamond split across and it enters her, you enter the astral sea yourself as you try to push through. You're running and running, and you see a fine, thin platinum wire as it's just there above you. As you try to reach up and you try to grasp it, it's so far out of your reach. As it leaves your hand, you hear the roar of your father echo in the back of your mind. Your mother is gone. As you snap back, it is to your understanding that your mother had died so many times before she even had you. The last time was probably the last time. As you see the glowing stone on the back of the wall, the two eyes like rubies, with what looks like to be this giant snake maw. The cackling grows even louder.
You guys, a dying god is powerful than a living god, you know that?
I'm going to make sure he dies next time. I'm sick of him ruining my life.
As you still hear the cackling roaring throughout the echoing of the temple, you hear words for the first time. Almost presence coming straight from the embedded statue on the wall. Oh, sweet dragon Markbearer. You know not what comes to this world. I have supplemented it with wars and lies. And it is funny how the universe works. How lies become truth. You lied about who you are. A woman warrior who was afraid of death to hide from me. And thus you became what you are. You lied about how these
people were your family. They cared and loved you. You lied about who your family was, and that they died. Now your hollowed, undead brother walks this land, plucking my stakes from the grass. You are a liar like me. Your lies become truth. The one that will not come to fruition is my demise by your hand. Now, every day that passes, another of your people, your friends, your so-called family, will be piled upon the bodies, their blood on your hands. Until your return, my wrath will remain uncoiled. Until we meet again.
So you see the rubelite eyes crack and break and turn to dust before you.
Elena just grabs onto Canus's shoulder. Let's get her out of here. Let's take her home.
He'll use his cloak and cover her up.
As you cover your mother, you all begin to prepare to leave this place. You still hear an echo and roar as the horns are sound. It's almost as if they are going throughout the entire world. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah, we need it.
It's heavy.
Ouch.
Oof.
Ouchie, ouchie.
All right. So we're gonna be back at 10:17, and we
10
will.
minutes.
Yeah. So 10 minutes. We'll be right back. See you all then.
T.
そうだ。味方だぜ。
So we're muted, right?
Unsure.
Yeah.
Smile
Sorry,
and wave,
guys.
kids. No worries.
And
We're back.
we are back.
We're back.
Alright. So, we're going to jump right into it.
Yep.
So you guys are there, standing. You guys still hear the horns of almost like roaring dragons still echoing throughout the sound, not just in the temple. It feels like it's everywhere.
Can you two understand him? Or them? Whatever's going on? She asks Helena and Canus.
Are the dragons saying anything or just roaring?
It sounds like crying. It sounds like almost if you can hear your own father, it is the sound of crying and anger and anguish and pain.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Helena nods.
You guys feel the immediate air around you. It feels like light, but heavy in its discerning function. It's hard to breathe here. So where do you guys go?
Out, I suppose.
Canus, do you
Loot
want
that bitch's body and just fucking get out of it, I guess.
Don't say it like that.
I'm going to search his body.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy's body, not the...
Oh, the guys, I was about to say.
Good dead
No,
guys.
not
no,
her
absolutely
body.
not, no.
I'm searching the guy who who blew his brains out.
No, the
Alright.
thing is that when Blue said search that bitch's body, it's like, come on, man.
No. Sorry if I came across that way. Like, I'm just talking about the guy splattered across the floor.
Quickly,
guy who
you're dead.
You do pull off a gun on him. It is a pistol +1. He has 250
Garb.
gold pieces on his person, as well as what looks like to be a letter.
Open the letter.
They are instructions. And below you see a signature that is familiar in name. It is common for Lumeria.
Bitch.
Lumarian's a target.
They are specific instructions on what to do, how to do it, the timing, the attack, where to go, what rituals to perform, and then also the last instruction is if you take her life, you immediately take yours. You will not live to see past the day.
These are all instructions. Up to a suicide pact if she was to die as well.
But who are they
They're going
from?
for the Lumarian next.
Who are they from? He mentioned something from Yinmin. There has to be something there.
He did note that there was a Yimnan man that gave him instructions down to a T.
Alright, well,
Didn't we say that what's his face? His name is from Yimnan.
the guy we got out of the Beastlands?
No,
No.
Just-
no. The
No, there's
vizier.
someone else.
The vizier.
Hold on.
Oh, the Vizier.
Faolu.
Isn't his name Falu?
Yeah.
Malu, yeah.
Isn't his name Yimnan?
It is.
Well,
Because Yimnan by nature, he
unfortunately,
looks like a
the way
Yimnan
I
man.
see it, based on how slightly corrupt everything's starting to come up and look in our direction, if we were to accuse this person, we would be lynched and hanged. However, we now have evidence, but now who we give this evidence to that there's a ploy against everyone and this Lumarian, we now need to be selective about who we show.
He didn't exactly sign the letter now, did he?
There
he
is a
not
sign
sign it?
down there. It is.
Can
it
I
is
sign?
signed.
Are you serious?
Can I closely study that signature?
It
It
was
is-
I mean, I
a
have
seer.
comprehend language.
It is R.A. Lumeria.
Yeah, I just want to memorize how it is written. I just want to study the signature and like commit that bad boy to memory.
It will take you some time, but it is definitely within your wheelhouse.
And also, I'm keeping this thing in the fucking treasure chest.
All right. As it appears.
So if they kill me, this thing's lost in the ether.
God damn it! To protect Lena.
All right.
Oh, fine. You know what? Fine. I'll give it to Helena then.
Now what the fuck are you talking?
Okay. No, just so yeah, no. If he offers it to Helena, Helena will immediately take it and pocket it.
Sure, take it.
All right. As you guys stay a little bit longer, you guys are finding it's becoming very difficult to breathe here. Not just due to the nature of what's happened, but also like it's feeling weird. You should probably leave soon.
Should we use the beads? It's just
We don't have
Just get
anything
her
left to do here. So, yes.
I'll help
get her
Canus to pick up his mother.
Yeah, bring the body with us.
Before we finish,
Pessimistically, so we could be trialed for murder.
and before we
Before we
go,
leave.
I'm just gonna drop oil on the dude and burn him.
All
oh,
right.
you're giving him that much.
Nah, I want to make absolutely sure this fool.
Yeah,
can't
we don't want this motherfucker to
Yeah.
come back. If he has a physical form, there's a way he can come back.
Annihilate his body.
All right. So as you
I will
Pull out some
blast a
oil.
fireball on him.
As you pull out some oil and you just begin to spread it around, you see what is the leftover top half of his head still spittling across the cobblestone. You light his body aflame, severing any tie or means of being able to come back alive. As you
Cool.
all begin to leave and you close the two giant wooden doors that make the original entrance of this place, you place a bead as the door begins to form into where you want to go.
Let's just go back home.
This
Yep,
is how
head back to the manor.
As you guys open the door, as you all begin to pass through, you hear the heavy footsteps of Os closely behind, and as the door shuts, you are within the estate of the Matilius home. You hear shouting in the streets. By the way, there are
fuck
several
down.
people kind of walking and staring up at the sky and pointing.
Ah, great. I'll take
What's
the
in the
oil
sky?
now.
this time.
As all of you begin to step out into the main yard, you guys see right overhead where you probably originally were. Way up in the sky, you see what look like to be 12 rings of magic as they are floating overhead.
Arcana check.
I'm sorry.
The hell?
As you are
18
standing
plus
overhead, you hear that's where the roar is coming from. So what was your arcana?
24.
From what you can tell, and as you begin to try and go through the spellbound, the starbound tome, trying to find anything, you stop on one page. It is a 12th level spell known as God's Wrath.
Oh, I think your
Informa-
dad's trying to nuke the entire planet.
Oh,
The information, as per its instructions, is that every god has a very particular way of invoking its wrath. And in a moment, you see a flash of light, almost like a sword, as it hovers over the sky. And in a moment, You see it crash down into the ground in an instant. As it erupts and the sound of almost like a gong in the sky. You feel change, Canus. Almost as if once that the divine gates that were open are now closing. And as you see the aftermath, the glowing radiance of what is a leftover platinum tower of a blade, still sticking up over just beyond the horizon. It had destroyed the temple.
Well, we can see that.
It's big. You
Either
can
Dad just moved in, or he's getting mad.
As the aftermath finishes, you hear the roars of the dragons no longer echoing throughout the world. It is finished.
So your dad just destroyed a bunch of rubble.
Well,
I don't even know what to make of all this.
He's mourning. Why wouldn't he? Even the gods are powerless to stop this. How much strength do we need to stop this?
as a player, I throw my hands up. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, same. Same.
Fuck it. Let's just take care of your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make a proper burial then.
Did she ever say where she would want to? I don't know. Does your family have a place for this?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess yes.
There is. It is within your own homestead. As you kind of step through the house, almost blinking through each hallway and every corner, you gather what was the key near the vault. As you step beyond, you see what looks like to be a single place where several individuals of the Metilius home would have been placed and buried.
Alright, then I guess off to the family mausoleum.
Yep.
As
We'll
you
follow.
shortly step around and you kind of go behind the gardens and well behind what was this handmade maze. You finally enter what is this small mausoleum. The mark of the Metilius on the front. As you place the key in and you turn it over, you hear the several interlocking mechanisms as the door pushes back and opens. You see the fine white marble. What would have probably been Eleanor's own grandparents at this point. There are already other bodies that have become embalmed and buried in their own coffin, and there is only one left.
Canus will place his mother inside.
As you open the coffin, you find what is a small scroll on the bottom of it. It is a letter to you.
He'll tuck that into his. He'll just tuck that into a bag.
Alright. As you lay her down inside of the coffin, you see your mother, even through revivification of trying to pull her soul back throughout the void, it did heal her physicality, but just not enough for her to be alive. As you stand there waiting, just hoping, as you grab the back of the coffin and you pull it back over, you hear the stone sliding. As it comes past the lip, you see the slight glow from the bottom of the coffin now beginning to spread, hit the center of the Metilius crest as it spreads out, and almost as if it magically locks it in place.
We're done here.
Lena nods. Come on. Try to figure out what to do from here. Let's head upstairs.
Yep.
As you guys enter within the Metilius Manor, trying to gather yourselves as you sit quietly. There isn't any movement. The air is still. You have to inform all your house servants, Canus, as you tell Jeeves, and you see this old man beginning to break down and cry.
Let's just take the day to set everything down.
Yeah.
We'll talk in the morning.
Alright. As all of you head off into the night, you try to rest. River, the words still echo in your mind. Canus, the thought doesn't let you sleep well throughout the night.
Yarrow,
Yeah.
how far was the Lumerian from Canus's house? Or not the Lumerian, sorry, the Vizier.
About 20 to 30 minutes. As far as you are aware that they were in town for a while, this probably would be the last possible day. Unless they have left early.
I'm gonna head over there.
Just by yourself?
She's not necessarily going to hide that she's leaving, but she's not gonna say anything.
As you were going to leave through the door, you just see River.
Yeah.
River,
Thinking the same thing?
if you were thinking about looking at the Vizier,
The asshole who made us apologize to him?
well, you apologized, I didn't. I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, however, there are many things that still point to him. Never once was I sorry. Only that I didn't have proof.
Man from the eminence who's snooping around where he's not called. Can be really dangerous though.
Helena grins. Only if they catch us.
What was that?
Oh,
What?
Us as
God! He's so huge
standing
and so
and
silent.
towering over you guys, almost like a stone, like a stone statue, unnoticed until noticed.
God, I
Gosh,
didn't even
goodness.
notice you.
I literally
Caught
have
doing
popping
what?
dogs.
I lean over Helena.
Helena just blinks innocently. Want to investigate something?
Investigations are not illegal.
No.
It
Let's.
may or may not involve breaking in. Oh,
That is illegal.
What if we just
maybe
watch
we
from the
don't need it
window?
though.
Did River just say, what if we just throw a rock through the window?
What if we just watch through the window?
Just watch through the window. We're not breaking and entering. We're just peeping.
Yeah, peepers.
I can't peep at all.
Oh my God, where did you come from? Just everyone just gathers.
Yeah, we're all in the same
Quick, gather around, everybody.
who
We're
decided-
plotting secretively.
Who decided to sleep? I know Canus went to sleep. I know
He
Canus
is-
is already in his bed.
You know, just, just have everyone in there that isn't asleep. Why not? Just, just fucking chilling.
All right.
Sorry, what is Canus doing? I couldn't.
He's
you're
going to be
wrong
reading
now.
that letter to himself that night.
Well, if you are going to go somewhere, I should probably make sure that you are okay.
If you would certainly like. Might as well. We still have you for the day, so
Hmm.
sorry.
Good
By
idea,
the way,
Pam.
thank you for trying.
He just shrugs.
Let's see if we can get some people to do this. Let's ask them. Let's go ask some questions.
All right. So Os, Helena, and River, you three go out into the night. As you remember, there is a very fancy inn in the Knox residential area. As you all begin to travel through, you approach, and as what is this tabaxi man now at the front desk? Hello, welcome. Looking for a room?
Ha! I didn't. Go
I
through
forgot
the
her
thread.
name.
Eleanor. Eleanor?
No.
No. What's her frickin' name? Frick.
Lady.
Celia.
Ah.
Celia,
Celia.
That's it. So many E's.
Yeah.
I.
I didn't. For the record, I put my hood up before we entered.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's just me and us.
All right. Big Os
I-
and Little River. This almost looks
I
like a
intended to-
comedy, like an action comedy movie.
What is the building quality like? Is this like a fancy establishment?
It's a
or-
fairly fancy place. It seems like this place is where royals from outside of Aurario would come to stay if they didn't have a place in Crestbusk.
Okay. Am I familiar with this place? Have I been here before?
Not to your memory. You've never taken a job for anyone that needed to come here.
Okay.
We're looking for Hope. Isilia Hope.
I'm not really privy to be giving away any of our guests' information, but if you wish for a room, I'm more than capable of providing.
No, we are kind of just we need to talk to her now.
Would you happen to be friends?
Wait, look, we just need to talk to her because there was an incident at her house, and I'm going to. We just need this. She needs to know what happened to one of her neighbors. and I'm going to, if this is necessary, and she's going to place 10 gold pieces in front desk.
Make a persuasion check.
Yes,
Yeah.
finally.
Right.
Ah, 23. Plus 9 persuasion, motherfucker.
As you watch this tabaxi individual grab all the coin and pull it over, you can hear them putting it in their pocket. A moment, if you will. And as they leave from behind the desk, about 15 minutes later, you all see a tabaxi man.
I wouldn't have waited that long. I would have gone up.
Okay. Where are you going?
I'm going to just go to where I remember their rooms.
Okay. You follow closely behind the tabaxi man as he... Yes? There are a few individuals that are looking for you. Apparently, an issue with your neighbor from the house in Cresposk. A moment. As you stand waiting for about 5 minutes behind the tabaxi man, you see Necilia Hope open the door. Fresh and in a nightgown and kind of cloaked over. Lead me to them. Is quickly walking by the tiefling woman, passing by you. The door as it's slowly beginning to close, Helena.
Want to sneak in?
All right, as you
Yeah.
sneak in and go right past, you hear the door close behind you. I'm gonna follow to the events of River and Oss as you guys see a tabaxi
I wanted
man.
to follow Helena. I never got a chance to say anything. But
You have no
she's
idea
invisible.
where Helena went.
She pretty much
I just look around. Fuck.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, big guy.
I don't know that though.
As you both see what is this blue and very well dressed tiefling woman, her arm covered all the way up and beyond the sleeves. You see the bright yellow eyes and the iris beginning to look down and seeing River next to what looks like to be a Goliath man.
No, bodyguard. Sorry. We're going through some rough times.
Understandable. River, it's been some time. Well, not after the little incident.
Yeah.
I just do a narrowed, suspicious glance towards River at the word incident.
We did nothing to her. We kind of had we had an issue with her Zehir guy. We need to talk to you, but in private. May we go to your room?
As she kind of just,
situation.
as she kind of looks towards the chairs out in the front, I think that's more than private. As she beckons you both over. As she sits down, she looks at you, Oss. You are quite interesting. I don't think I've ever met a Goliath outside of their herd.
I'm glad.
Isilia Hope, Queen of Vale. She extends her hand.
Oss will graciously take her hand and do kind of like the arm behind the back bow, kind of formal.
You know your manners. I appreciate such things.
I have received payment beyond gold. Some things are more valuable than that, ma'am. And I nod my head.
Understandable.
I'm going to make a small note. Get it on 4 gold pieces. Give it and hand it to us. Can you go get me something from? Is there like a cafeteria in this inn?
As far as you know,
or
there are cooks that do make some pretty fine food here, but it's more like room service.
Let's go look for a vending machine or something. Go give me something to eat, please. Yes, here's the order. I'm going to give you in a piece of paper. And the piece of paper basically says the room number that I remember from Isilia.
All right.
Okay, I will take that, and I will take the gold and give one final glance, and I'm going to go wherever this door is and just walk wherever in that this is at.
All right. I'll check in on you a little later. As Oz begins to leave, Celia looks back at you. You wouldn't happen to be doing anything nefarious now, would you, be River?
Why would you think that? I stole 10 platinum pieces from Canus, but that doesn't mean anything.
True.
I need to save up.
You're a bit of a troublemaker, though.
Oh, come on.
I can tell in your eyes. You're a lot like me.
As much as I like to joke about this, I think Canus needs your help.
Canus has never needed my help before. He certainly won't need it now.
Lady Eleanor has died.
You see her stop and stare off into the distance, and she looks back at you. River, if you are dare joking with me...
I am not joking with you. She was kidnapped a couple of days ago when we were not here. We went to save her. The people we took, we stopped back in the UNT, the people from Zehir, the ones we talked to you about. They took her, and they are working with someone else.
As she begins to kind of connect it together, you see, just under all the wrappings under her hand, you can kind of see almost like a faint reddish glow as her arms begin to cross. Much to my relationship with Canus, I was trying to be on the best terms with his mother. She was kind. She understood me. And ever so often did she try to reach out to Vale. It was thanks to her that you all helped me greatly all those months ago, but I am heartbroken.
Can I make an insight check on her?
Sure.
I don't doubt it, but 14.
You can definitely see the distress on her eyes, and almost as if like the weight of the world is coming down on her.
We need to know how this happened. We need to know what's happening. We need all the people of interest that can help us with this. The entire region, even the plane itself, it's in great danger.
I mean, after that little stunt of whoever pissed off who. That was Bahamut, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mourning his wife's death. Foolishness. I'm sorry, but who are you trying to instigate here? What instigate? Yes. Who are you after on this?
We need information on Yemden.
If this is about Falu, I already told you I cannot help you.
I'm not accusing him. I want his help. He's from Yemnen. He is knowledgeable. He might know something. He might help us with this.
You've also greatly dissatisfied the man as well. Offended him even.
Well, yeah, I know, but we figure maybe I can give it a shot. What do you want from me? I don't think much.
Very well. If you are insistent. For Eleanor's sake. As she gets up, she leads you to her room. Helena, you're in the room.
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you begin to kind of look around and inspect. The main living area here is empty, and what looks like to be a finished plate of probably a cobbler's pie and what looks like to be leftover pan sauce on a plate. Must have been finished before she had to leave.
Okay. Desk that the Falu guy was at before.
It would be the room immediately to your left as
Dang.
you begin to kind of look around and inspect. You see and hear the door as it opens, and you see as he steps out and he begins to look around, and he's trying to look for what looks like to be papers on the other side of the room as he steps across, and he just barely passes by you. You smell a certain waft coming from him. It's not clean, but it's not filthy either. It's just smells like something burnt.
Interesting.
As he steps over, what are you looking for?
I was going to see if I could see like the writing on the papers that he's looking for.
As you kind of just try and closely follow off to the side, the papers all seem like they are related to Vale and the current interaction between Aurario as the main part of the kingdom, and then subsequently Vale as being its own super sect from where it is. It's just a mess of words, political here and there.
Does the handwriting look familiar?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Okay at this. That is a 22.
A majority of the work, many of the papers that are handwritten, they don't look like they immediately match, as all the signatures are by Isilia.
Walls. Alright, I'm just going to very quietly just keep within general range of him. Not close enough that he could touch me if he suddenly decided to move, but...
Yeah. As he begins to pass by around the room, he re-enters his own quartering. Suddenly you hear a loud thumping sound at the door as he stops midway through the threshold of his room. He looks back. It is this large banging sound as he approaches, and he opens the door. There is Os standing looking at the paper and at the number of the door. And Os, you look down, there is this very short Yimnin looking man, and he looks heavily annoyed.
I don't know what Yimnin means at all.
It is,
that like...
it is a country within the world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he looks very almost Oriental-like. So a lot of very specific traits.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look a little awkward, and I look inside the room side to side, and I go, "This is not a kitchen."
It is most certainly not a kitchen. It is within my own quartering. What are you doing here, and who are you?
Could you say that again, but slower this time?
This is most certainly not a kitchen. This is my quartering. What are you doing here, and who are you? He's staring up, these slightly off-looking eyes. They are 2 different colors by nature.
Well, this is not a quarter, it is a full room. I was sent by a very pretty lady to find a kitchen. Well, 2 pretty ladies to find a kitchen. For food for them.
Well, too bad.
Could you help me find this place
No.
I need to go?
And he slams the door in front of your face.
I'm gonna knock again.
Well, while he's at the door, can I go into Falu's room? Just while I'm at the door.
Sure!
Does Arb
Yay.
grant at least like 2 or 3 turns of distraction?
And Helena, as that happens, you immediately just walk over and you begin to look around the room. You are inspecting everything. What are you looking for?
I am looking for anything that looks like it might have Falu's handwriting.
Okay, as you're kind of just going around through some of the paperwork, there's one desk that does seem to have a lot of things well written. And as you just basically inspect, go ahead and make an investigation check, as this is now more less about what you're trying to peek over and see and what you are trying to connect.
Oh, I'm really good at those. Okay, that is a 27.
Oh, fuck.
As you are trying to look for anything that is in relation to any common letters, there is one line that just pokes out among the rest. It seems like he's trying to scribe in several different ways, but this one just constantly pops up prominently. You move over to some other papers, and you begin to kind of make comparisons. There it is again. He wrote it the same way. Flips over more papers. 2 lines in this piece of paper connect to the way that he was writing in this one. It's close. It's so close, and you feel like it's there. There's no mistaking. The handwriting is exactly the same in most of these lines, and he keeps trying to change something. It's there. As the door opened again, Oss, as you're standing there, as he's looking at you, fervently more annoyed.
Perhaps I should be the one to speak slower.
Oh, jeez.
And I will lean down to him. Where is the kitchen? And I'm going to attempt an intimidation check.
Okay.
Intimidating. Oh,
It's not going to be the greatest. Let me see what the
Mr.
plus
X.
is, though. That is going to be a 16. Okay, not
16?
terrible. Yeah, could have been better, though.
As you try to pierce through and almost kind of intimidate, you kind of look down at him and you suddenly feel almost like a snap back to your mind. He's unmoved, like a stone. And
I will also unmove.
as you guys begin to hear the footfalls of what is an Acilia and a river now walking down, he is unintimidated. As you guys see, what is Acilia, and like, I'm not even going to start with this. As she walks past and pushing Falu off to the side as well. All right. Falu, if you would, provide them as many answers and questions as you possibly can.
Hi.
Where is the
You
kitchen?
again. I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay, Oz. Don't worry. We'll
But
get
you
something.
told me to get food, and
I know I'm starving, but it's fine. I would much prefer for you. I would much prefer to have you right now with me.
but then why did I just
Don't
throw the
worry.
piece of paper and I just walk next to River, defeated.
It's okay. You did good. Hi. Mr. Phallic?
You see a
Look.
slight twinge in his eye as you say his name wrong.
Palu.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, sorry. You see, we were wondering if you could give us a hand regarding, like, people from Yemen who have been around here. Any people of notice?
I do not deal with the people of my country anymore. I've long since abandoned that.
It's just that we believe they might be involved with the whole Zehir thing. So we were wondering if you could give us a hand regarding that. Someone was attacked by them. And Trevor kind of looks at Isilia like, should I just straight up say it? Does he even care?
He looks unmoved, as if he's not understanding what you're asking.
I'm asking if you know anyone from Yemen who has been around here recently.
It's only been me, as far as I am aware.
Oh, any news from the Emerald Enclave?
As Celia begins to kind of take note, not that I've heard, no. Which is more than enough thing concerning. It's only been a few days.
And everybody's just going to like bury her head in Ossus's coat, I guess a little bit. It's like and mumble to herself in her ring. Helena, are you done? Helena, are you done there?
Well, can I take the least important looking document that has his handwriting?
As far as you can tell, sure. As you grab it and you pull it under your cloak and you pocket it.
Alright, if the door is still open, I'm going to get out.
It is closed, as all the doors seem to swing closed.
Is there a window?
There's a number of windows, yeah.
Cool. On the lookout. How high is the drop? Or is there
you're
a tree
about 30,
or anything?
It's a 30-foot drop into cobblestone. It's on a very fancy street around here. There isn't anything...
Haha! I still have my Misty Step. Gonna do that. Gonna go outside now.
Alright, as you look down, you go... whoop, into the streets.
And Helena is going to just say into her hand, got it.
Okay. Okay. No news from my enclave. No news from anyone from Yemen. Any kind of reports? Anything regarding the people who escaped from the guy from the UNT who escaped from the prison?
As both of them look at each other, confused. There's no news on anything like that. Don't you think that would be an important amount of information to provide to the guard?
That's what we were wondering. It's just we have been moving a lot. We haven't had a single day of rest. Sorry. Probably was a bad idea to come by myself. I just didn't want to annoy you. Sorry. No, I meant like people who know about the situation. Us. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I can't find a kitchen. Can't help. It's fine.
You are very helpful. Don't worry. Trust me. Sorry.
Yes.
You know what? I might as maybe we can come later. Maybe Canus can. I don't want to bother Canus with this though.
I'll be showing up at the Matilius residence tomorrow morning, before I leave.
I think that will be very, very helpful. Sorry again. I wasn't thinking. It just happened. So I had to try something. Sorry.
As this man stands in front of even his own queen, you kind of see a little crack on the side of his lip. At the sound of that.
Something funny?
Nothing. As he turns and he goes back to his room.
Come on, us. Let's go get something to eat.
But I wanted to get. Are you hungry, ma'am?
Always.
Oh,
Not you. I know you're hungry. You, ma'am.
I've already eaten, thank you. Have
Oh,
a good night,
okay.
Os.
I'll do like a courteous bow. Sorry for getting mad at your friend.
As you look down at River.
Employer? That's there.
I'm looking at where the guy went.
Intern?
He kind of just like re-entered his room and shut the door.
Again, sorry. Let's go, us.
Hmm.
See you, Lady Hope. Lady Hope. Thank you so much for your time.
Goodbye, River. As the door shuts behind you guys.
River is going to fly up to Os's shoulder. Ah! Well done, well done. Just like the little like what you call it, with drums, but on his head, like
Tapping.
Well done.
Yeah.
Tapping the
But
drum.
I did not find the kitchen.
Shh, don't worry, you did great.
What?
You did great. My big ass distraction. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Who has a big ass?
Poor Oz,
Damn it.
so self-conscious.
Let's go get Helena.
Where is she?
Helena,
Hello.
meet us 2 streets from here north.
okay. Yeah, she'll just say yeah, and she'll just meet up with them.
As you guys pass through the
Austin's
night.
so confused.
As you guys
Yeah.
pass through the night, what is this hulking Goliath man stepping through as you guys finally meet up Helena, who had left you guys behind for some strange reason, especially to you, Oz.
Helena, where did you go?
I just need to pick something up.
You didn't say goodbye.
Well, I'm here now. Why would I say goodbye if I know I'm just going to see you again?
But we did not know where you went. What if you got in trouble?
Oh, darling, I'm always in trouble. It's fine. I always get out of it.
What is it, darling?
It's you.
His eyes just narrow like, huh?
It's a nickname.
A term of affection, if you will.
He kind of ponders that really heavily for a while.
Anyway. She winks down the river. Got what I needed. Go meet
Perfect.
up with the others.
Alright. As all of you guys return back to the Matilius household, Oz, you get your payment.
Oh, 1 gold pieces then.
Everybody.
Pay me.
And
6 more gold pieces.
as all of you stand around, Oz's time is already well spent.
You fulfilled your contract.
That is it? You no longer need me?
Not for the moment, at least. We're gonna have to take a couple of days to do some more investigation. I don't think we're gonna be fighting or something. Yeah.
If you need me, you can call me.
You are a great help, boss. Thank you.
I feel like I could have been better.
You did your best. We all did.
Did what
Sometimes
we
it's not
could.
Mm.
enough.
I just nod and I turn, give a courteous bow, and I walk away.
Alright. Oz, as you enter the streets, to the echoing nights as you step through, you remember the short time that you end up having with Dynamic Entry Incorporated. Die for short. As you do think back, everyone does reassure you to the notion that Eleanor probably in any of the sense couldn't have been saved, but that doesn't keep you from saving others. As you look up You remember the sight of your friends, and you look into the night as you look for your next job. Thank you, Monty.
Thank you, Monty.
And as for the rest of you, as you all begin to close your eyes, finally get some rest, investigate the things that you need to investigate, and plan for what will be tomorrow. I'll tell you what, Mal, I'll tell you what happens with the letter.
Yep.
You think back on the memories of Eleanor. Wife of the Platinum Emperor, maintainer of the Metilius estate, a mother, a friend. You feel like she's no longer in pain, and she can finally rest. And that is where we're going to go ahead and end tonight.
Happy Father's Day, people.
Happy Father's Day.
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Boy, how miserable that would have been if it was Mother's Day, huh?
What a great
Nope.
Father's Day. Mom's dead. What?
What?
Mom's dead, Dad's home.
Boy, howdy.
Oh boy.
All right, so before we end tonight, as always, we do have a few announcements, and once again, I cannot thank Monty enough for joining us for our sessions, which were absolutely bombastic. There are a couple of announcements that I would like to note for the YouTube channel and all that stuff. I did make a mistake that I did not post D6 yesterday, last week's episode, mainly because I was just extremely busy throughout the week. But new video on my channel. I am doing a playthrough of Persona 4. New video will be this Friday for D6 specifically, which will be part 2 of episode 1 of the Cool or Cute art with Joe Cap, which is something that I'm personally looking forward to. And then also on top of that, I have started recording a podcast with none other than first episode is with Terrence Dry. That will not be out this week, but it will hopefully be out next week. We'll be talking about some very heavy topics, which is something I'm personally looking forward to. So, that's it for me. I'm going to go around the table as we usually do. Boo, how you know?
Hey there. I got nothing really new to announce. You can just find me everywhere at Boo Radley of 13 here on Twitch, on Twitter, on whatever else you can think of. Those are pretty much the only ones I use. Yeah, commission's open every week, and I got nothing else. Like, I forgot to stream this week, but I'll try to do it again this week. This week, I guess. I don't know. Also, thank you, Rock Punch ATL, for the raid of 77.
Hey.
Yeah, thank you.
Right at the very end. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Rock. Thank you. Bracky, as I remember the order to my brain.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Bracky, aka Bracky. So I played River the Halfling Fighter. We are doing a couple of things here for my channel. This at twitch.tv/brachyzoid. I'm gonna be doing a Persona 4 gameplay on my own. I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
Also art streams, a couple of doodles here and there.
I almost got in trouble with you.
And yeah, you send me fucking spoilers. Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
But other than that, this week I'm gonna hopefully try to finish a freaking D&D animated, quote-unquote animated video on my own that it's been on the fucking works for a couple of months that I keep just delaying because I'm afraid of finishing it. But hey, looking forward to that one. You can also find my work at Twitter at Brachyzoid, and if you want to share any kind of comment or fan art regarding the campaign, you can do so on Twitter by using the hashtag D6DR or by tagging us with our Twitter handles down below our characters' names. The art goes on the I forgot what it's a slideshow at the beginning of the show. I believe that's it for me.
All right. Caitlin, how you now?
Hello, I'm CaitlynC37. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at CaitlynC37, where I do art and a lot of it. Commissions are now open. So if you want them, you can find all that information on my Twitter, and if you want to watch me do those commissions, you can find me on Twitch.
All right.
Now, take it away.
Hey, I'm Sir Malovic. You can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/Sir_Malovic. And what I've taken the habit of to now is streaming Payday 2 around midnight, because that is apparently the best time I can find to stream. Normally I just play what grabs me, and currently it's Payday 2.
All right.
Next up.
Zito.
Hi, you can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito, where I play indie games and talk about homebrew nonsense. My wife found this really fucking crazy, weird, like, thief simulator, where you go to barns and repurpose, like, crappy bullshit and sell them off to these weird, like, pseudo parody, like, rednecks. And it's fucking wild and fun and crazy, and I can't wait to play it again. So that will happen probably on Monday.
All right. Franz or Terrence, how you now?
I'm Bronze, the human druid.
Yeah.
Human.
In terms of things to announce, y'all pretty much did the main thing, which is the podcast that I'll be in with him. So just keep an eye out for whenever that pops out. I will actually be doing my first Twitch stream this week, and the first thing I'm going to be streaming is Helltaker, because I have not played it, and all I see is nothing but fan art about it, and I know nothing about it, like legitimately nothing about it. So this will be fun.
About cute girls.
It's okay. Well, that's all right. It's a game about cute girls.
As I've come to expect most video games to be. And last but not least, Monty, do you want to leave us? Do you want to impart to us anything that you want us to go see?
You can catch me on Twitter at MontyGlue, and you can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue. Thursdays I'm playing Devil May Cry 3 with Connor, also known as Distortion Devil. And on Sundays I'll be doing Final Fantasy IX pretty soon. And then spattered throughout the week, you'll see me probably playing Pokemon on and off, because the DLC's out and I don't really have a scheduled time to play it, but I want to play and beat it when I can.
About that. All right. I think that's
Kill the
everything.
Aurora so we can do the shiny one.
That's true, yeah. I don't know, they haven't done a number update yet on that, so I'm hoping they do an
Last
update.
one I checked was
2 days ago,
200,000.
they were up a quarter
They
million.
were a quarter in, yeah, so...
I got my
If we get a
kill.
million, if for those of you guys who have the Pokemon the DLC, if everyone in the community defeats a million Zeraora, everyone gets a shiny Zeraora, which is pretty great.
Yeah.
I wish for shiny.
Was it down a million Zeraoras, or have a million players down?
A million players.
It's a million players down it.
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought we had to defeat individual ones, because they're...
We individually have to be part of one kill.
Yeah, I thought it was you have to, all players worldwide have to defeat 1 million Zero
That's what
Aura
I
between.
thought.
Oh, that would be done in like a week.
Yeah.
You might be wrong. I'll check that later.
Yeah, we can double check, but either way, I kind of feel like we probably got it anyway, so.
Yeah.
It's Pokemon, you probably did.
All right. So that being noted, I think that's gonna be everything for tonight.
Yep.
Believe so.
All right. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and we hope to see you all in the next episode of D6. And as always, see you next Sunday. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.